If you are catching this live on YouTube, that means you missed the first part of our D&D Battle Royale. This is what we're doing for this week's episode instead of a regular episode of Slice and Dice. This is a bunch of characters that are part of the world of Ahros, or the world of Glydian, and will have an effect on who survives. But another slight update for us, guys. We are starting what's called the Outreach October, which is what we're going to be doing all of October as we're rallying funds for the American Red Cross, trying to benefit those who are affected by the West Coast wildfires. And we wanted to rally as much money as possible. We currently have a few goals, as you can see on your screen. If you can, reach out to us, jump in. Any sort of donations, even if they happen off stream, will still be honored. If you come in and give me the username you used, you're more than welcome to. We have a bunch of incentives, anywhere from giving people advantage, all the way up to the goals you see on screen, anywhere from the Nether D&D Charity Royale, which I will donate some of my personal money after every character death on screen. $200 is a challenge stream, which will make me eat a bunch of spicy foods curated by my dear Allie. And you guys know that she will not give me a break at all. This will be hell, and I will probably throw up that day. And $300, which is I will wear a literal leotard for our Halloween stream, which everybody else gets to wear a fun outfit in regards to their characters, but I will be stuck wearing a leotard, just barely covering my nipples because Twitch. Other than that, Chris had another goal, which is a bit of a stretch goal, and I'm going to let him take the lead on the announcement here.
So if we raise $1,000 for American Red Cross by the end of October, I will shave my beard on stream, clean shaven too, so you guys will get to see this double chin that I've been hiding for 6 years. It'll be the first time I've been clean shaven, so see if you can do it.
And to incentivize that, the rest of the guys here, I'm not saying Kyle is, I didn't see him say he would just yet. Oh, he will.
He will.
Josh, are you on too? So that means all 5 of the guys, as part of Slice and Dice, will shave their facial hair on stream for the stream that follows the 31st, because we'll have a lot to go over on the 31st. So that will be the 7th of November. You will see all of us shave our beards live on stream. So huge incentive. Tell your friends, tell your family. Any dollar counts. Remember, we're doing this for the people who were affected. We definitely donate. Our goal is $300. If we hit that, we're great. We will sprinkle out some other goals in the middle. We have some big ones as a reminder. We'll do some other fun stuff throughout the month of October as we hit goals and move that forward. Again, main goal being, let's get me in that leotard. Let's make it a silly 31st. As you guys were being awoken by the white magic that imbued your body as you were pulled back from the plane that was taking your soul away, you were dragged tooth and nail back to your corpse as it was filled with energy that brought you back. And then at a moment's notice, you were teleported back behind the gates, stood in a very intricate but blank room, waiting to go back out. You hear the crowd erupting. You hear them chanting, "Oddball, oddball," as they're all super enamored with the performance. The troll's body and all of the gore that once was decorating the fields in front of you, you see as they all are being dragged out by various members of the Shield of Glydian as they're being pulled. And you see a bunch of people taking a bunch of rope as they're pulling the troll's body and pulling it out through that gate on the other side. As this is all going down, you guys actually notice a familiar figure. You see Ammon out there pulling one of the bodies and just kind of dragging it to the side. And you see as he is looking towards, he's like, "Oh man, these guys are just putting up work out here. They're doing all sorts of crazy shit." As he's walking away, you guys notice as this happens, you see Holman and the other group, as the regular player characters come out on Filled. They walk out through the gate, and as they walk out, you see as the intermediary act between your performance and your next one, as they come out, you see a group of about 16 goblins come out, and you see one large orc chieftain come out and, "I will take all of you, and I will remove your skulls." and he's got this big old scar across his face. He's got what looks to be like a poncho, is the best I could describe it, as he's got this big battle axe and giant crossbow. As the characters take position, they'll scatter. You see as Eleanor takes a position over behind the statue on the top. She rushes over there, drawing her bow. You see it let go as one of the arrows ripples past the entire arena, going through the skull of one of the goblins. It collapses to the ground. The orc rushes past the middle, jumping over the barricade. You see Holman rushing up there as well. You see in his hand, he casts an eldritch blast. It ripples past the statue and it hits the orc on the side, and you hear, and they both run up to and clashing each other's blades, bouncing off as you see the blade of Holman bouncing back as he's reeling from each blow. You see his Hrudal runs and takes position, climbing up on top of the giant concrete piece there in the center. As he gets up on top, he takes a shot with his blunderbow, and he takes 3 of the goblins out in one fell swoop as the shrapnel rips their bodies apart, dropping to the ground. You see as several more goblins come out from the other part of the arena. They come rippling out, they come rushing, and Varian, standing idly by, takes his blade in one motion. He takes the skulls off of 3 of them and puts his blade back in sheath. And as one goes to come up behind and stab him, he takes his other blade, he draws it and plunges it into the chest of it, and then pulls it out with an icy stare. And as all of the corpses drop to the side, you see as Naki's playing a song. What does Naki say to one of the goblins?
Oh, shit. I don't know. Am I doing?
You're doing a Tasha. You're doing something to fuck one of them up.
Vicious mockery.
Yep.
You all smell like shit.
He watches 2 of these goblins at the same time. This joke is the crowd erupts with laughter. You watch as both of them shrivel up with the mental damage, and they just fall on the ground, just vibrating. The orc and Holman currently battling in the center. The orc slashes at Holman's leg, and it take a chunk out of his leg. Holman then swishes his blade and stabs it through the mouth, and then he plunges it deep inside. He rips the jaw. He grabs his teeth and he just rips it off as the top of the head of the orc rips to the side. As this all happens, you see a basilisk jump from the outside down onto the ground. It jumps on top of Holman. It starts scratching at him as you watch as all the figures, all of the members of the group, as they all take notice, finishing the remainder of the goblins. You see as Peng, with one motion with his claws, takes 2 of them out, and then takes his his staff and shoves it through the jaw of another goblin, pinning it to the wall as it rips through his skull into the wall, pulling it back. Watching as Holman he takes a run, you see as Peng leaps off of the sandbags and takes a smack at the basilisk, but the basilisk has had enough of it, pans and smacks Peng, rippling to the side as he tumbles to the ground. In the same instance, you see Tud, who's currently full Tud form, rushing up, and he just starts smacking the basilisk with his stick. You see him just sitting there smacking it. Holman underneath. You need to go and you need to stop. You just cast a spell. As that happens, you hear Tud, and what does Tud cast?
Shit, I don't even remember what spells I have. Ray of Frost.
You see his point blank, the staff that Tud was using to just beat the creature just erupts with a bolt of cold energy, slowing the basilisk down. Holman kicks it off. It rolls to the side as it drags onto the ground. As it's rippling, as it's starting to get back up. Its teeth enraged as it's staring down Holman. In the same vein, you see Eleanor just multiple arrows peppering back. You hear his Hrudal's peppering a bunch of his shrapnel back into his bow, and you hear the as he peeks back over, and the shrapnel ripples down the basilisk. The basilisk, as it's starting to climb back up, it goes over and swipes at Holman. Holman blocks it with his arm as it gashes down his arm. And then in the same gust, you see erupt a blooming magic of white energy from his blade as it slashes into the skull of the basilisk. The basilisk's head explodes as viscera just paints all over the arena. And in that same fell swoop, you see Payne get back up and smack at the body, and Naki cast a spell, the body of the basilisk just erupting with viscera. from all of you. Varian cutting off one of the arms, and Eleanor continually peppering it with arrows, and Tud casting a ray of frost, but it actually hits Pang on the back, freezing his left leg to the ground. Tud casts another ray of frost that then freezes Naki's loot in her hands to it, and then just sporadically spraying ray of frost all over it, freezes the legs of Holman to the ground. And in the same part, you see as Eleanor is going, what is Eleanor screaming to Tud? All right.
Your fucking stick down!
As he drops the stick down, it casts fireball, and it hits the basilisk. The basilisk explodes with a bunch of fire energy, the remainder of the body rippling back. Holman reels. Varian drops to the ground, rolling a few times before landing in an action stance with his blade drawn, accidentally killing the last goblin. Just by chance, as his blade drew out and slit the throat of the goblin. He goes, and crumples to the ground. The crowd erupts with both bits of laughter and cheer as the basilisk is just peppering the ground with viscera. The group is starting to go out. You hear Ammon come out. He's like, Holman, that was an excellent job. They go and give each other a little battle hug. And they walk out, and you see the group of them going out, and you hear a bunch of people chanting various names. You hear Naki, you hear Rudolph, you hear Eleanor, you hear Varian, you hear Holman, you hear Naki, you hear everybody's names getting chanted. You hear Pang, you hear Tud as everybody's being chanted as they walk out. And in that same part, you see Ammon and walking past as they all go out their gate. And you see Holman, who turns back to both of the groups of you, and you just see him give a thumbs up, like, your turn now. And the gate shuts behind him, and now the characters are left to their own devices, leaving just the three of you in each of your respective places. We're going to pan over to the one with Oddball, Lumina, and Tinker. You guys are left alone to coordinate your strategy. All right.
This is hard since Lumina was missing.
Okay, I'm back. I can hear you. I just had to get the dogs figured out because they kept humping each other because Mage won't leave Hades alone. Anyway. Anybody want to start? Should I start? We're talking to each other, correct?
Yep.
Are we saying our strategy right now?
You guys are discussing your not in character. You guys have already hashed out maybe what your strategy was in private, but you guys are just kind of talking and ending it as you guys are about to walk out the gate. So what do you guys kind of chime into each other as you're getting prepared?
I've been killing the big ones. Yeah. I have noticed that you guys are very good at sneaking. They never find me.
That was abysmal.
You guys see as a stout, tall figure of Lumina looming over both of you, seeing the two shorter members, but also noticing that it's Oddball, who just killed a troll with a bunch of vines, who's on her team.
Alrighty then, I think our strategy will work very well. We have them.
I have to work with you two, but that Gilliard.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
You guys hear this creepy voice emanating from behind this porcelain mask with these big blue lines down across the blankly painted eyes and the proper lip posing of the mask. You see Oddball just peek into his side, and underneath you see these almost overly defined goblin features. This razor sharp chin, this nose that's beaten and bruised like it's been through numerous scraps, and his left eye is completely blacked out with this weird birthmark down it. It almost looks like a dragon's face kind of rippling down. His other eye, normal and golden, kind of looking at you guys. Lumina, you see this proper silver hair in a perfect up ponytail. Who's preparing her spells. You see as the electricity emanates from around her, just rippling up and down her body. She's furious and wants success and the money as much as possible. Tinker is probably actually cracked a couple of cigarettes and is probably getting a fine pitcher of ale while he's watching you guys be notoriously evil.
Ugh, I have to work with these ruffians, but if it means that I can get Gilliard back, I'll do anything.
As that happens, you guys prepare to walk out. Then we pan to the other side. The other side, you see Gilliard, Gunther, and Seedy stood around, having just discussed their plans.
Hey, we go for the creepy goblin first.
I agree.
All right.
I'm gonna stay away from the dwarf, though. He looks scary.
I'd stay away from the elf lady.
Seedy,
took her
you can
down last
only
time. She's
copy
not
what they
that bad.
say, by the way. That's how Kenkus speak. They can only repeat what they've heard in common. They can't actually just say stuff. I just thought I'd remind you, just in case.
Oh, I know. I remember.
Okay.
Stop it with that voice.
There are both these figures gathering. This gigantic, lumbering, dragonborn barbarian stood next to this tiny little gnome warlock. And you see this, not necessarily small and tiny, little Seedy kind of looming down, clutching her dagger.
I'm gonna stay behind you the whole time because you're huge. You're huge.
As this happens, the gates start to... You see the crowd erupt as they're prepared for one of the most tactical fighters. The other ones were a very interesting one, but it was just fodder in comparison. The troll that you guys killed would have easily rocked that other group that was just out. As you guys walk out and embrace the air that is this cold autumn air, you see a couple of the alumni, again clad with their lion's masks. You see them summon a bit of magic, and you see the sky go to a pitch black. And as that happens, rain starts to beat down onto the ground, only onto the open field. Rain starts peppering your face. You notice as in the center, those two crystals that were once not doing anything start periodically, a bunch of blue powder shoots out in your general direction. On the other side, a bunch of red powder shoots out. And they intermittently start going back, and the crystals recede, going into different patterns and popping up from around the battlefield. You see as they pop out of the ground, erupting that same powder in random variations. You notice from both of the cages, you hear... You can't see from the inside as there's a darkness shrouding the inside of both of them, but that same exact effect can be rippled from both gates, almost as if it's meant to deter you from which direction they will erupt from. You see as the same figure, this stout man with this intertwined mustache, stood up there, and he is kind of walking around. Same two beautiful women stood behind him carrying various items. All right, everybody. We're all here to see as they embark on their final journey. The victor here, dependent on who lands the final blow on our chosen monster. They will all receive 10,000 gold pieces. Now let's see who will walk away. The same booming shield of magic, stopping any sort of attacks from coming out, but still allowing the rain to pepper through, covers the top of the stadium. And with that, we roll initiative.
A fucking 2.
Nice. Ooh,
Oh, nat 20.
23.
Oh,
Nat 20.
Shite, son.
You're on a roll tonight, homie.
Heyo,
Got
get it.
initiative, yeah.
Roll.
All right.
Jesus.
We'll add them in a later round. But this starts it. So with that, We open with the champion of the last round. Oddball snickering to himself. What do you do to begin?
Oh, wait, what happened to me? I disappeared.
Did you accidentally delete your token?
No, I was just checking. I was measuring distance, and then all of a sudden I
There you
disappeared.
go, baby. It's fixed.
I have almost clicked that delete token button so many times.
I'm gonna run up here and go. Hold on, wait. My map's being gay. Hold on. I remember you as being scary. And I'm gonna cast.
Almost here, a little bit. Just left the restaurant. And you're
And
gonna
I'm
what?
I'm gonna cast Spike Growth at maximum distance right on Gilliard.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
Just for the sake of content here, as you go to immediately nuke the other team, you see one of the alumni cast counterspell, but it doesn't reuse your slot. So what would have immediately beckoned does not. Well, I'm going to give you till next turn. So anybody who's thinking otherwise, you now are aware of his ability. This is just because I didn't want the entire team to fucking get destroyed immediately. Sorry, my dude. You can cast it more towards the center, and you can DM me the placement, but right off the bat on the other team
I got you then. I know where I want it.
Just shoot me the location, and I will take note.
Okay. Ricky,
You're
foiling all of
welcome,
our
other
plans.
team. You are welcome,
For real.
other
Thank you.
team.
I was gonna say, well, it's been
Jesus.
fun. See ya.
Immediately, it's just me. You're the Portal 2 theme. This was a triumph.
Still say the same thing, and I still cast the spell. But
Hey.
I'm not telling you guys why. That's the end of my turn.
So as he does that, we are then left. That moves to the next turn. That goes to the other side. CD, what do you do? You are familiar with the sound. You didn't catch exactly where it was, but you heard the in the distance.
Yeah. Because I've experienced it before.
Rip.
Let's see.
And same goes for Tinker, but Tinker's on the same team, but still can't see it.
Oh, never mind.
You heard it, but you don't know where it was. And since you guys aren't like super comrades, you guys don't really, you didn't get an idea of where he summoned them. You just know that it happened.
Really want to work together.
Remember, any sort of changes in plans, preferably roleplay in the point. So if you guys wanted to try and coordinate live, don't DM each other, try and roleplay. I gave you time to talk in private, but from here on out, don't use your chats. Try and roleplay it, please.
I'm really far away.
You get it, Ricky?
I'm gonna move towards Gilliard. See, how much distance do I have? 40 feet. So I'm gonna end up right around here. Just kind of tagging along.
Okay.
Not wanting to be by myself on this one. Yeah.
So as City just rushes over, kind of more in a group formation. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, there's not anything I can do. My crossbow is loaded, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not even having to worry about that.
Yours isn't like the blunderbow. You can load that in the same turn.
Okay.
The blunderbow is just so powerful. It needs something to limit it. Thank you for the follow there, Aurelia. I'm gonna say Aurelia. Much appreciated. Thank you for hanging out. Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, and that's the end of my turn.
Cool, cool. All right, we then move over to Lumina. You see as this half-elf figure stands prepared to move on to more, waiting for the moment she gets to rip the flesh with lightning off of her foes. What do you do?
Let's see. Move. Well, I'm going to move up here. And fuck.
You see she walks up and you just hear under her breath, Tinker, you just hear, fuck.
They're far as. Okay.
The bots are dead, Lynn. The bots are dead.
Wait a second, I'm pretty sure I set up a command for that.
Oh, it's not that. Not as far as I.
They're always breaking down.
Sorry, I'm taking so long.
You're good.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I turn to Tinker. And ask him, what is your strategy on your turn?
I think I was planning on just heading over to some cover for the moment. Wait for them to make the mistake and then act accordingly.
Imbecile. Be prepared for me. You know what we talked about.
Aye,
And then
laddie.
I'm going to cast shield on myself. There we go.
Okay. So in the same little barrier, very faintly glowing off that same light around, just kind of showing that it exists. Feels safer behind it.
That's it. I end my turn.
We then pan over to Tinker, who had just had that conversation with Lumina and is now making his move.
Yeah.
The food is almost here, by the way, honey.
I'm
Right.
just gonna move over there.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's go one more up.
Tinker, having actually left his giant bag full of stuff back inside, this time just holding his blade, more prepared for combat than normal, gets himself over here behind. He kind of slides over and ducks behind the fire.
Just use a dodge action, just in case.
Eyeing the combat field, you see as he just prepared for anything to come his way. We then move back to the other side. Gunther, what are you going to do?
So I am trying to figure out how far that is.
If you do the same thing you would to target someone, you can control, click your character and then control click somewhere, and it'll give you an idea of how far it is.
It's not.
There's another way too, I'm pretty sure Josh knows.
Left click, right click, drag it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You know what? Whatever. I'm going over here.
Okay.
I
You are behind cover there, by the way.
know. That was the plan. I can't do anything just quite yet. They're all kind of out of range. What is the range on the javelin? 120. How far is Oddball from me? Let's have a look-see.
He's 150 feet from me.
Yeah, I found it. Actually, I am going to chuck a javelin at Oddball. No. I
Miss.
didn't click
Miss,
him.
miss.
Well, I haven't seen them
Oh my
attached up.
god. 1 second, guys. The dog.
Miss.
Yes,
Lynn, just so you know, that's a miss.
I know.
Hey, Lynn, I think that's a miss.
That might be a miss.
Hey, Lynn, just in case you didn't hear me the first time or the second time, that's a miss.
She like the first.
You hear Gilliard from 35 feet behind you go,
All right. Might be.
I fucking hate you guys.
while the Kenku right behind him goes, that's a miss.
Okay, so what's going on? You threw a javelin, right?
It was certainly a fucking miss. So I'm expecting the attack, which I'm also throwing right now in this very moment. Goddamn, which is also a fucking miss.
I got a Pepsi. Apparently Taco Bell, anytime you order food from them, they're just like, you get a Baja Blast, you get a Baja Blast. Even if you don't want a Baja Blast.
It's because they think you're insane if you don't get one.
I forget that you have to order sauce when you DoorDash something. Bullshit.
Yeah, that's dumb.
We have a bunch
should
of
just-
Taco Bell
They should
sauces.
just Taco Bell it. They should just yeet all the sauce in there and be good. Anyways.
They have like a daily
So-
quota that they have to get rid of.
Yeah. You need to get rid of 1,500 packets today. Anyways, so you see as Gunther runs past and just yeets a javelin. It goes wide. Just trying his best to kind of land on something, and it just goes wide. We then pan over to Gilliard, who has been patiently waiting for his attempt to do anything.
oh, it's my turn. I didn't realize we started.
He farted and was busy examining what was in his breakfast.
Gross.
I am going to move 25 feet, and then I can move. Can I bonus action dash?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, so we'll go 5, 10, 5. So right there. And that will be it for my turn.
Okay. All right. So we get past there. So you just see him just dash up there, just as he's running. Makes his spot. You then move over to Oddball.
I did not throw those javelins.
We should play hide and seek. I'm going to. Hey, go away. I'm going to run around this to right here and use my nimble escape.
Okay.
Oh, baby, no one's seeing me now.
Oh, he's gone. You guys have no idea where he just went.
Hide and seek.
Despite it, because the stadium is built to be used for tricks like that, one of the alumni who's on the outside helping the theatrics be boosted, they use thaumaturgy to boost that and have it echo throughout your side of the stadium. So you guys on the other side, you just hear that just kind of ripple from all angles around you.
Oh no! I was never good at hide and seek.
We then move over to CD.
I'm just following the people. So I can move up to here. I'm gonna stealth. So I'm just gonna stay hidden best as I can. $14. Did not hide very well.
You're trying, but not perfect.
Yeah. And that's the end of my turn. I don't have enough range on anybody yet.
All right. Lumina. Really quick. Really quick, actually. I had to chat and make sure it was for sure. CD, as you get over by Gunther, you just barely start walking in and you feel the familiar because it's dragging on your skin. Josh, roll 2d4.
Ow.
It didn't. It was supposed to. There we go.
Yeah, you just feel it dragging across your skin. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, 21.
All right. Now we can draw it on the board. You said it was just right behind it, right?
I'm right behind it.
Can I relay, like, to my colleagues that I just felt the familiar vines?
Yes. Give me
With
just
it
1
being a
second.
Kenku?
Oh, you'd have to struggle with that. You'd have to point or something. You would have to get someone else to say it. We'll just call that good. Might have to.
Yeah, that's good. That's
All
good.
right.
Okay. I'm gonna
As
try
you
to
notice
convey-
it, you see where it's at. You see it just ending as Gunther just walked past it, just fortunately, and just sprinted past the same one for Gilliard.
So, what do I do to try to communicate to
You would point.
Gunther?
You don't have the words.
So I'm right next to him, so I'm going to tap him on the shoulder, right? And then...
Gunther, you turn around and you see all the scrapes.
Fuck.
And I'm just motioning behind where I was just at.
All right. We then move over to Lumina. This is like the second time I've had a Baja Blast, and it's surprisingly good.
I go
They are
there.
great.
I have to say it's not my favorite.
It's not, yeah, it's not like the best. I still prefer to Pepsi, but I'm a basic bitch. So you move over there?
Yes,
Okay.
that's it.
And this is, everybody's so tactically slow right now. Then we move over to Tinker.
Because we're not against NPCs, we're against each other.
Yeah, you guys are all like, all right, I saw what you guys did last time. And the other team
Like,
that's facing oddballs like, okay, he's going to move that again.
I'm gonna go over here and use the door action. Alrighty, think I'm ready whenever you guys are. And now on my turn. What's the dodge?
Okay. We then move on to Gunther.
Well, clearly the javelin trick didn't work. Oh. Tiny, no. Spikes, here.
Okay.
Just in case. What is this pit skeleton looking thing over here? Is that what is it, a pit?
Yeah, it's about 30 feet down.
Ooh. Let's see. I'm actually gonna go ahead and finagle my way to the sandbags over here. And then... Oh, but I can't see Oddball anymore because he did a hide.
Come find me.
Oh, bitch, I'm coming.
still rippling through because of thaumaturgy. And you heard the bitch I'm coming, by the way. It came right back at you. Same thaumaturgy. But this time it was whispered in your ear. There was this deep, gruff, or like rough voice, like, bitch, I'm coming.
Yeah, I can't do a dude voice anymore. I fucked up my throat too much. Okay, I'm gonna try and do a javelin from here. Sorry, darling.
So right now they are behind full cover. So from your angle, actually, yeah, it's still full cover from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, because of that little.
Yeah, that giant thing. That thing's about 10 feet up. So, if you don't want to throw it, you don't have to throw it. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, let's ignore that.
Okay. I got you.
Thanks.
All right.
If that's the case, then I'm just gonna end my turn here.
Okay. FYI,
For
you guys
now.
don't have a full look on both teams. You guys are not aware of where each other is. I'm just making sure that's crystal clear. You guys have no clue from where you're at. I wish the line of sight was working. I really tried to get it working. There we go. Is it working? Can you guys see? Not see?
What do you mean?
The line of sight. I have to,
It just still looks the same.
Okay.
Yeah, still looks the
Should we
same.
exit out our maps and then come back in?
Let me... Hold on one sec. Let me fix this. Let me put camera in here really quick. Apologies, guys. One sec. We're just getting line of sight to work because I just want to make sure that people feel like they're on a fair playing field. All right, now line of sight should be enabled. And I'm going to turn the walls on here in a second. All right, I'm going to start peppering these through as we go. But this should have been on by default, but I just took notice, so my bad.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Question mark? There's not a too terrible high amount of cover, but the ones that do matter can make or break this strategy here. This looks so much cooler now. Okay. Why weren't we doing this from the get-go? All right, everybody, patience is a virtue. Thank you for hanging with me. I'm hauling ass.
It is all good, my dude.
It's working for me now.
Yeah, it's time.
Why is that still...
So my
There we go.
brownies was good. In case anybody was wondering.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, isn't this the part where people start talking about Mountain Dew?
Oh yeah, our daily ad of Mountain Dew. Today I tried Mountain
Sponsored
Dew
by-
Goji Berry. It's really freaking good. Look at that Mountain Dew that that the mannequin's drinking right now. Impressive for something that shouldn't be able to move.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew Kickstart,
That was the perfect sound effect.
but not sponsored because that's a lie.
Yeah.
Also, in response to the Baja Blast conversation earlier, Baja Blast is only good from Taco Bell. Everywhere else it sucks. If it's in a bottle or a can, it has to come from the fountain at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck is Control Z not working, dude? It's so annoying.
Lexi.
Mountain Dew, please sponsor us. I will give you all the ads. Woo!
Oh, wait.
Ricky, so we don't know, like, obviously the pinpoint location, but we have, like, general idea.
Yes.
Well, if you're behind cover, you would know where we were, right?
Sure.
You would know rough ideas of where people once were.
Sure.
Yes, sponsor us.
Ricky, by the way, the chat command. Oh, Lynn can fix it. Lynn can fix it, actually. She has them on.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can fix it after I show
All right,
off.
line of
my-
sight is now figured out. Every single piece that should be full cover to be able to hide views, now gone. Now
You can put
fixed.
it back.
If you guys do have the stream pulled up to monitor it, please try and when the camera moves over, not take that as like a strategic thing, because I'm going to be trying to move the camera account from spot to spot to stay on track of whose turn it is. Speaking of turns, Gunther, that was your turn. We then move on to Gilliard. And now we get Gilliard's view.
Oh! Gotta go! And shit, how did I yeah, I'm gonna start by moving it there.
Okay.
Notice that I'm not seeing anything. And then I'm gonna go. Can't get rid of the pointer, that's annoying.
Just both click somewhere else.
Hold on. Figuring it out. Gonna bonus action dash and go right down over here. Does that put me behind cover?
You're behind on one direction, yes.
Okay. I just didn't know, like, for sure what this is. I figured it stood up at part of it, but not the others, so.
That
Cool.
red spot is like 8 feet tall. There's like full walls with those blades spinning on the other side.
Hell yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that'll be it for me. I do have a... Or, never mind. Yeah. That'll be it.
All right. I like the mind games that are coming out now. We then
BK
pan
hide and
over
seek.
back to Oddball. And that is your current line of sight.
Ooh. I found you.
Oh, not me!
Oh, I did.
That has.
Yep.
11 points of damage as the bow just.
Oh, shit. Shield.
It's 23
No.
to hit.
Well, that,
Oh, yeah, duh. Never mind. I keep forgetting my AC is fucking 13, dude.
Yikes.
oh my god.
What? Damn.
Dude. 21 damage.
All right.
Game
DM is trying to eat. So, Oddball peeks around, and he just gets the like just size. You're kind of peeking around, trying to take a look. So your shoulder, and you see him peek out, and before you can even react to duck your shoulder back, you just hear as they go flying across the whole stadium, just past the sandbags, and just and then you see the two bolts as they erupt with blood, and you just as you're kind of reeling back from it, just barely starting to pull yourself back around the corner. But you're very slow, so it'll take a minute.
Using little escape again.
Okay. So he just disappears.
Hide and seek. Oh fuck.
Whoa.
Yeah, he thinks he's hidden, but you heard it. You even heard his footsteps from where you were at.
He's over there somewhere. Get him.
We then pan over to CD.
So obviously I'm getting the fuck away from the vines.
So as you walk out, that was one more time.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
One more time.
Uno
Yes.
más.
I have to
Lo
target him.
siento.
Hit me, baby.
Oh wait, hold
one
on, get
more
rid of this
time.
one. There we go.
Thank you, Lynn.
Estoy idiota.
Four damage. Ouch.
So it's nothing crazy as you kind of finally get that relief of air as you kind of erupt again. This is too familiar to the first round. And you finally get a second to breathe.
Oh god. Okay. So now I'm gonna go around this rock, obviously.
Okay.
I was muted this whole time.
Oh no.
I'm gonna climb up the rock.
Okay, I need an acrobatics check.
Okay. Skills. Acrobatics. Just trying to figure out the general area they're at. So I rolled at 18.
Okay, you get it up. I'm more
Yeah.
checking to make sure that you don't suffer any more penalties, like struggling, or if you fall and hurt yourself. So you get up on top, and you surprisingly don't. All you do is see your fellows currently.
My character's really not liking this because there's no vantage points. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna hop back down and then hide.
Okay. So roll your stealth.
23.
Okay. Duly noted.
Perfectly hidden.
All right, we then move from CD over to Lumina.
Hey, let me. Yeah.
You still see as you heard the ripples of the bow just hitting the small form as it's starting to try and duck back behind.
Can I see Gilliard, or is he behind cover?
You can see him.
Hail to the.
Oh, I'm not behind like half cover or anything.
You've actually, I'll give you half cover.
So is it
I'm
what
fucking
disadvantage?
tiny.
Yeah.
Is it disadvantage then? What is?
It'd be disadvantage on a ranged attack, depending on the spell, depending on what you're trying to do.
Well, I want to.
Allie's about to nuke Gilliard.
Jesus.
Okay. There you are, you little pest.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna cast lightning bolt.
It automatically rolls your save, by the way. So you see as this bolt of lightning just...
Oh wait, shit! I didn't roll a disadvantage. Wait.
No, it doesn't
Roll a
matter. It's just a straight line. It doesn't like... So you see it erupt in the general direction. I think you might kill him in one tap because of how
This
low
gonna
he
be
is.
Fun.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Sus.
Oh my
I'm dead.
god.
That
You-
literally doubles
No,
my
not...
HP.
It exceeds your hit points by 22, not 28, which is your full.
Oh, gotcha.
It would have had to have exceeded by the exact amount. Just for the sake of roleplay, as the bolt hits you, you get flung back to the sandbags. So it just You watch his body's vibrating, and you see the shards of his clothes just ripple out as he feigns to the ground, slumping over, dropping. And you just hear like a little tremor. You're just like,
Why me?
the electricity still stemming, like burning and emitting smoke from your hands, Lumina. Now what?
And then I.
He's now out of sight, by the way. I blew him to the back of that sandbag.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go right here. Oh, that felt good. End my turn. Okay.
We then move over to Tinker, watching as that bolt of insane electricity erupted from Lumina. Now what?
That's a damn good question.
Hey, Lynn, would you mind making a charity command for us?
Ooh.
Just when you got a moment. No big deal.
You want me to just basically say what you put on the page?
Yeah, if you can. And then just have a link to the donate page if possible.
Move there. Gonna use the dodge action. I'm gonna lay my card face down and end my turn.
You see as Tinker sits down, he pulls out a foreign deck of cards, and he looks at a card, he smirks, and puts it in the sand. Nobody understands the reference, but
One person in the crowd, sick reference, bro.
He watches the one of the shields of Glydian just cuts the guy's head off. Get your shit out of here. We then pan back to Gunther.
I'm see if I can sneak around the sandbag here, grab little gnome man, and sneak him back to my side where I was.
Okay.
And then pop a potion down his throat.
Okay. Roll a strength check when you get over there with advantage. He's a very small, light figure.
Right. Okay, I'm over here. Main menu with advantage. Strength arenas. What is that? 11.
It's good enough. It wasn't great. You're still kind of struggling despite your immense figure,
right.
But you are able to bring Gilliard over.
And then I want to pop one of my Healy potions down his throat.
By the way, did we restock on potions?
No.
No.
That's all you got.
I haven't used mine, so I'm gonna use one of mine.
Okay. So you open his mouth and you start dropping it down. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
I don't know how to do that.
You can just drag 2d4s in and call it good. When you click a dice, you can right click again to grab a second one, by the by.
Oh yeah, duh.
So that is 8 HP back to Gilliard, and he is stabilized. So that puts you at 18. Holy holes. You watch his... What happened? His hair is standing straight up, by the way. He once slicked back, menacing looking gnome. Now looks like Einstein. Just came out of a chemical problem. Like
some chemistry that blew up in his face.
Yeah, he's bloodied and beaten, but now conscious. All right. We then move over to Gilliard, who's no longer unconscious.
Whoa!
Wow!
Is this little statue thing, is that full cover?
Yeah, it's full cover.
All right.
As long as you're directly behind it from wherever they're at.
Yeah.
The last time, the only reason you got hit so bad was because you were sticking out enough past it.
I'm going to move down right there then, and I'm going to pop... Do I have a health potion too?
You have...
I didn't have one listed in my inventory.
You don't? The fuck?
I just wanted to double check before I was like, I'm gonna use this.
You should. Everybody should have 3.
Oh, I only had 2 in my inventory.
Just increase the number.
Okay, I'll move it back to.
Well, I should have 2 now, so just put it back to 2. But
Where the heck?
2, 7. So
Where did?
would I be able to use the second one on my turn as well?
it's an
or
action, man. Just one.
Okay. Wanted to double check. That
As much as I like to
be
think a little gnome could chug a 17-ounce
double
potion
fist fucking
in more than
2
6
potions.
seconds, but probably not.
I'm a seasoned drinker. I could do it.
And end of my turn.
All right. And then we pan back to Oddball, who is just as menacing and terrifying as he has been this entire match.
I'm gonna poke my head out and go, ooh, I found you.
You can't see him, actually. He's behind that statue.
This one.
Oh, I gotta see where you're at, actually.
Down there.
Oh, just faintly. Currently behind half cover, so it's with disadvantage. Because he was back behind it.
Gotta make sure I untarget the other one.
Which one?
What's the side you targeted from earlier? Yeah.
It just goes right past your head.
Oh, that's at disadvantage. I gotta roll one more. Hold on.
Oi, oi!
It's at disadvantage.
I
That one
hit.
hits.
Who the fuck do you think you
He
are?
just sinks into your shoulders. As you're kind of watching as Gilliard gets up and runs, you feel just this arrow. One goes soaring by, and one just punctures through your shoulder. And you see the arrow tip just sticking out of you.
Hide and seek. I'm gonna run way back to. I want to be on the square there, and again going to hide.
Actually, really quick, I've been doing half cover wrong. If I recall, Kyle said half cover is +2 to AC. So that would have been based off of the rolls that were listed there. So it would have been 13 plus 8 on the first one, which we'll just count as that was a 20. That's a 21. So that first one would have hit. We'll count the damage that would have been there as that was successful. The second one was a 16 total. Didn't hit. It's the same outcome, but from here on out, it will be the +2 to AC. Okay? Just so we're clear.
And then I'm hiding again right here.
Okay. Just want to be on the same page. Played it wrong, but we're all at the same spot.
Slightly hiding right here, apparently.
Okay.
Ew.
All right. We then move over to CD.
Okay, charity thingy is up.
Thank you. CD, you just watched that same bow that it was peppering all around Tinker. Just through Gunther's shoulder. The other team is rocking it right now, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, they are. This place where the water is coming out, is that full cover?
It is, but it's a strange powder that keeps emanating from there every 5 or 6 seconds. Nobody's walked into it yet, so.
So I'm gonna climb back up on the rock, see if I see anything.
Right, roll acrobatics for me.
Yep. Uh, 18.
You get up there just fine.
Okay.
And you can
from
see
this perspective-
just the faintest leg sticking out of Tinker. just the absolute faintest sign.
Okay.
Like you see his leg barely.
I think I can take my shot with my bow and arrow. See. Like. What is it? What was my range on my crossbow?
Like 80 feet.
Oh, so it's just barely out of range.
Yeah, 80. Or, I mean, you can be out of range. It'd just be at disadvantage, and he has +2 AC because he's in half cover from there.
Yeah.
Because if he's in full cover, you can't see him at all, but he's sticking out enough that you can... This is why line of sight is both a fun and a not-so-fun thing. Because it could be argued that he's not in there, but I'm counting it as a full token range. So as long as that little edge is showing, you can take a shot. If you... Kyle knows a little bit more about cover, so we're going to take his rule set on there. That's 3/4 coverage. It would be +5. So
I just see a leg sticking out.
you see just enough, but again, you were kind of standing up there. Pretty tough to take a look at that. Like, you're a good shot, but I don't know if you're feeling confident enough for that.
Yeah, I don't think my character is definitely not feeling confident about any of this at all.
But in the same instance, though, just gonna put this out there, y'all haven't done any damage to them yet, so risks are better than nothing. You know what I mean?
Did I restock on ammo?
Oh yeah, everybody, your ammo counter, if you were using arrows, is back. You guys got your arrows replenished, and javelins for Gunther.
At disadvantage, -2 or -5.
It's +5 to his AC. So
yeah,
you rolled a hit, and we'll look at what his AC would be with that.
Okay.
You have a very strong dex skill, so there's still a possibility that you could.
Yeah. Screw it. I don't know what the hell happened there.
We'll count the first two.
Yeah, which is 12.
Because you were on the dodge action too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they both miss. You see as these bolts just come flying towards your toes. You just see them both land, and they're familiar. You see just as they're launching out at you, kind of just a little wide, not super far. Like, this person's a good shot. It makes you kind of iffy about walking out past that.
Sure.
But yeah, that was your attack.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hop back down and hide.
Okay, roll another stealth check.
Yep. 26.
Jeez.
Oh, just vanishes.
Bolts flying out of everywhere.
We then move from Cede to Lumina, who still has electricity stemming from her hand, thinking that she completely murdered Gilliard last time she stepped out.
I have no idea what happened to him. I just know that, and I just really think. Well, I'm full of myself, so I really do actually.
Oh yeah.
Did.
No.
He was close, like 5 more damage, and he would have been out of this game off of the first attack, which would have been fucking brutal.
Second.
Okay, I am going here, and then I am going. What are you again, Tinker? Are you a dwarf?
What's that?
What are
Yeah.
what is? You're a dwarf. Okay. Come here, small pest. You know what we're gonna do.
Alrighty, send it.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm gonna use Thunder Step. Okay.
Oh, bitch.
And I'm gonna move. Wait. I'm just moving it. I'm gonna move over here.
No! Get the fuck away from me!
Oh my god.
And with that, I'm going to take Tinker with me, and he's also over here.
Peace.
You see,
Bitch.
Ooh, hide and seek.
I already said I hate hide and seek.
Okay. And then,
So
I'm
it would have been
going-
left where you were at is where the damage would have erupted.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't mind. I have plans. We have plans.
You can do that the quick thing, right?
Quick.
I don't want to meta anything right now.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I said, Kyle, you're out of here.
Oh no, I'm gonna do that right now. Don't worry. I was like, what are you talking about? Do I have some different spell that I need to use? No,
Actually,
I'm doing something.
is it a bonus action or is it an action already? I don't know that.
Whatever the fuck y'all doing, I don't know if I like it.
If you say you used meta magic to do it, I will call it. So you used meta magic to cast that spell,
Yeah, I'm going to
quicken,
use it.
and then you teleport over back there.
I don't have quicken though.
Yes, you do under meta magic.
Where?
It's further down on there.
Oh.
That's what you use to do 2 spells.
Yeah, it is an action.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, quicken. There we go.
So you're down back. You're back because you had full points again. So you're back down to 3 points for using quicken to use Thunderstep, teleport you and him over,
Mhm.
and then yeah. Now what? Or you have another action if you want it.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was gonna do.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
You're good. You're good.
That's
for it,
what
dog.
was my plan. That was my plan. And let's.
But technically, I'm just gonna put this out there. Even from your position, you cannot see CD based off of that.
Oh, I can see Gunther though, right?
Yes, I'm just putting it out there. His stealth
Yeah.
or her stealth was high enough that you have no idea that they were right there.
Yeah, I figured.
Cool.
Thank you.
I just saw you were targeting her. So,
Well, I just went there to do distance.
okay.
Blah blah blah. Hold on. There we go.
Hi, guys, my name is Ricky.
Use...
Wait, I thought it was Eddie. What?
Fuck, dude. Mind blown.
Holy shit, man.
Okay.
I think this is the first time you've played a caster, huh?
Wait, I can move still, right? I still have movement.
Yeah, you still have your movement. Make sure you read the description before you ice knife yourself again.
Well, I didn't say you do damage to yourself.
Damage to myself.
Okay. I'm gonna move here, and
Okay.
then oops. Oh, that's your that's camera. Okay, I was like freaking out for a second. I was
You're
like,
good.
"What's happening?" And then I am going to cast. I'm gonna do a melee attack on them, and then cast booming blade. Booming blade, yes.
Okay. So you,
Why do you hate me so
you
much?
see as the blade just with energy as it comes down. Doesn't that require another quicken?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I hit a nat 20.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. Lumina coming up clutch, dude. Oh, that's with booming blade too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Just Lynn just walks off. Oh, 21 damage.
That's just from blooming blade, and here's the damage from the blade.
The blade damage what? What? How is it that low? Anyways, that's fine, but like, also what?
That's a wait. Does the
1 damage.
hold
for the
on.
blade.
It's pure.
Did I do that right? Because does the crit damage go onto the booming blade, or would it go on the short sword?
Both. But I
Both?
think it's only supposed to be 1d8 on the booming blade. So it should be 2d8 for the booming blade. And then 2d6 plus whatever your modifier is for your short sword.
Okay.
But so
there's no modifier because she has low stats on
but the
dexterity and strength.
spells- Well, I just rolled from
Okay,
the thing
so
that
just to clear it
says-
up, we're just gonna move forward. So you had a 7 and a 3, so that's 14 plus the 6, so it puts it at 21. Which is correct. And then because it was 2d8, right? Then you have the then you have the 2 damage of your d6. So it was 23 damage total to Gunther. So that puts you at 33 damage
33.
total, as everything with what happened earlier. Don't worry about it. But you see as this blade just, and it sinks, it just tears through your shoulder. You see as it rips down like a solid 2 inches and then pulls back out, and this like energy pulses throughout your body as the blade is removed and reels back. And you see this this half-elf caster swirling with electric energy who just appeared in front of you and came over with a blade she almost summoned from thin air as it pulls back and the blade just slinks down into her side. Staring at you with cold eyes. All right. We then move from Lumina over to Tinker, who is just freshly placed here.
Come on, dwarf boy.
All right.
All right. We'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Where you going, old man?
I will then use my dash action.
Okay.
Oh, I wanted to say something. Sorry, I got distracted.
Okay, go
by
on
trying
while
to
he's
figure
moving.
This booming blade out. You thought you bested me last time. Here's where you're wrong.
I just wanted to take you to dinner, little lady.
Ooh, Dano, shoot it to me in a message, please.
already put it. He already put it in the chat.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna action surge. And then I'm going to make a precision attack against Gilliard.
Gilliard, I'm sorry.
So
Damn.
oops.
Meat.
So I'll add a D8 to the chance to hit.
Can I see Gilliard?
Hits.
Shield.
Shield. Oh. So you see wave of energy as it was about to plummet.
Hold up. So I said I was using precision attack, which is one of my new maneuvers. So I roll a D8 and add it to my hit. So it's
Okay.
gonna be a total of 20.
Okay.
Ooh. The back and
Okay.
forth on all of this battling, man.
The shield comes up,
Yeah.
and the sword plunges through it, shocking Gilliard as he just was prepared for it and just wasn't enough. And it plunges into him and just digs in. And the dwarf just looking at you as the blade is being removed from you and your shield as it pulls out of the energy and your body. Blood shooting out again.
Okay, again, precision attack.
Fuck off.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh wait,
14.
sorry, that didn't add my modifier. So 7 plus 7 is 14 plus my modifier to hit, which is plus 9.
Jesus.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Oh. Again. Oh.
Plunges through. This time, Gilliard holds his hands up to try and reinforce the shield using every bit of arcane energy. And you see as almost like a master craftsman with his oath swear. You see him brace for himself, and he plunges through again. And this time, your hands holding up the energy as best you can. They grasp around the blade as they slides down, punctures into your chest, and you just slowly kind of lean to the back, and kind of as he continually pushes, the barrier shatters, and you hear the clanking of the metal behind it as the blade continues through, and then you remove it as Gilliard's eyes just kind of drift shut. God damn, dude.
Do I see? Can I see that?
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh yeah, you can see it because I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that little pest got away. But he's dead now.
Well,
Fine, I guess.
Despite how meticulous and how like cold it was for Tinker as he removes the blade, his normal kind of jolly composure sits back over.
Finally,
What do
I
you
can
want,
actually
you little
attack
pest?
somebody.
I'm saying to Gunther. Now they're jumping around.
That one. my
All
turn, by
right.
the way.
That pulls us over to Gunther.
excuse me. I didn't know how this works, but
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be meta. Never mind. We'll just leave it alone.
What's meta?
I just saw the resistance, damage resistance, is what you pick for your draconic ancestry. I didn't know that you had to like stay with one. I thought it's like the witches thing, where you can switch between them.
Okay, so right now, since you picked acid before, it's acid.
Right. That's why I was like, never mind. It's gonna be meta. So
Yeah.
just leave it. Anyways, since this lovely lady is in front of me, I'm a rage.
I'm gonna cast shield.
You have to cast. You have to do a reaction. You have to do it when there's a successful attack.
Okay. Well.
If you get
Sorry.
Yeah, if you get hit, so you're good. Just letting you know.
I'm raging.
You just see it reeling from the blade, and the shoulder still looking kind of distant from the hat. As the blade, the axe just comes down. There's no way you could block that one.
Oh shit! Forgot that it's a crit. And wait, I also add additional attack from my rage on the damage roll, and I don't know what it is.
It's plus. I think it's plus 3. Not a half orc. It's a dragonborn.
Plus 3 for rage. Yeah.
It looks like it did roll the crit though.
Yeah, it did.
So that's 14 total damage. So an additional 3 on Lumina there. Did you already add it there, honey?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I still have my second attack.
Yep. Pulls it out and then goes at it again.
Cast shield again. Or I'm gonna cast shield, not again.
Wait to see if it hits, because you can save yourself the spell slot. Another fucking crit, dude!
Wow.
I'm allowed to cast it after I see if it hits? I don't have to cast it before?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Okay, well then never mind. I thought I had to do it first.
No, you're good. It's a reaction. So as you see it coming down, you feel like it's going to hit, then you cast it.
Cool.
More like a uncanny
But
dodge.
fuck you also.
Oh my god, dude!
Plus an extra 3, so that's 24 damage.
Oh.
So that's 24 damage. Suck my dick, bitch.
You're not targeting me, so I have to do the math myself. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. You had to do a little bit of work there.
You see,
Why don't you just go make me a sandwich while you were at it?
you see as the first one is removed and you're preparing to cast shield, as you're about to cast it, the blade cuts through your hand and into your chest, and your hand is currently pinned to your chest in this awkward motion. You're kind of as the blade punctures through, and you feel it pierce a lung. And as that happens, it reels out, and your hand just kind of drips, split in half as you crumple to the ground, unconscious.
Love you.
Shit.
So I can't say anything.
This makes up for my fucking nat 20s last weekend.
Jesus
Fuck you guys, gods.
Christ.
Please, thank
Two
you.
nat 20s in a row. Oh my good god.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy
It's for my birthday in like 34 minutes. By the way.
Dice Gods decided to give you a gift.
We then moved to Gilliard,
Happy
who
birthday
fails
to
his
you.
save.
Shut up.
Gilliard saved?
Failed his save.
Failed. Oh, shit.
We then, after a very long time, because that was a big turn for the game there.
Yeah.
We then moved back to Oddball, who has only heard things going on.
This game of hide and seek sounds like it's getting interesting.
Rushes over. You can see Lumina on the
Squeak
ground.
my way out. I see Lumina on the ground, but then I also see him.
You can't. Roll the 24, I think it was.
20, it was 24,
Yeah,
26.
completely hidden. So unless you roll a perception check to try and combat it.
I got this one.
All right, you get to there. Yeah, you can see that one clearly. You see the dripping battle axe from Lumina's blood.
Oh, it was you.
Oh no, please don't hurt me.
Remember, you get resistance to this damage, right?
Yeah.
You watch as both just fly through the air, and they both plunge into the back of you. and you take 4 damage on the first one and 3 on the second. It's like peppering your back.
I don't know what I was up before.
So add another 5 and add another 3. Take 8 off of your damage.
Okay.
Cool. We're all good. Anything else there, Oddball? Ooh. Again, the alumni are using thaumaturgy to make these voices echo.
Wait, how is he hitting me?
He moved
he's
right
hitting
here. Oh wait, you have half cover, so I don't know if that makes the difference on any of those, because you would have +2 to your AC.
What's your AC?
What's the AC?
My AC is 15.
17
Oh,
would have
shit.
hit. Would have hit both.
Would have hit.
Okay.
Good
Luckily
catch.
enough.
Good catch. Those
All right,
sandbags
geez.
are half cover, so that's +2 to your AC when you're on the other
Let's
side.
move up here and try to hide again.
Roll a stealth check for me.
Sure am. Boom.
Oh,
Got
gone.
it.
21.
Gone.
Bye.
Gone.
Hide and seek, my friends. Hide and seek.
You're like Loki and Smite.
Yeah,
fucking
it's literally
shit.
Loki and Smite over here. He just disappears, shows up, kills somebody, and walks away.
Oh, good. He's one of my favorite characters.
We then
No, it's one of your mains in Smite. Remember.
So-
pan back over to City, who just watched as Gunther got a little bit of revenge here for Gilliard.
So I also saw Tinker fuck up Gilliard.
Yeah, you can see
So,
that from your location.
Yes, I can. But does assassinate work from here with my crossbow? Since he doesn't see me and I'm hidden
Let me triple check.
with sneak attack as well.
It's only on the surprise rounds, I believe.
Sorry, I clicked on the wrong character because I'm dumb.
If I crouch, would that be full?
Oh yeah, he has already
Full
taken a
cover?
turn in the combat, so
Okay.
I'm not. Oh, him.
Okay. But is it still a sneak attack?
it's
since
still a
he's right
sneak
there next
attack.
to-
Yeah, because he doesn't know
Yeah.
where you are, so you still get the
Okay.
sneak attack bonus.
Which is
You get an advantage on the attack roll since they have no idea. So you get an advantage, and then if it hits, you get your 3d6 extra damage if it's successful.
So
Okay,
should Josh
so-
be rolling with advantage as well? Because he's considered hidden when he comes out.
I'm a ranger.
Right. Hidden just means you're concealed, and when you're concealed, that's what allows you to get advantage. It's not prone and.
I don't think
only
I was
two
on the
rows.
last one, but on some of
Okay.
them maybe.
Sure.
If you get out of hiding, we'll call it that for now. If everybody feels like that's fair, but
Just
Just keep it- yeah, just keep it moving.
Call it.
yeah.
I would
So,
say say for the sake of balance, I'm just gonna give the sneak attack advantage to the rogue, because right now, no offense, Josh is out DPS'd all of you by like 40-50 damage. So
Yes.
I'm just gonna
Very
say
much
he
so.
doesn't need the extra right now.
That's
Hide
what
and seek.
question.
Hide and seek. Okay,
You
so
creepy bastard.
I'm obviously gonna shoot on Tinker.
Okay. You do have advantage, by the way.
18. Oh, with
Remember
advantage.
to control left click so that this is all being directed at him, and we can do the AC math.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Control left click.
Yep.
Okay. So just a sec, roll again. Okay.
so
it did
the
hit
first
because
one would hit.
Yeah. All right. And what do I roll for the?
So just to simplify it, so just roll the normal attack, and then you'll roll your 3d6 afterwards.
Okay.
So,
So 8.
as the arrow comes through, and then as it digs in deeper, roll your 3d6. And you take an additional 11 points of damage as the bolt rips through your shoulder.
Got it.
All right.
Okay,
Good turn
and I'll
there.
Go back into hiding.
You have another shot.
I have
No.
another shot.
Wait, no, he doesn't. You don't. My bad.
No, I
My bad.
don't.
I forget that you don't have extra attack. You're
it's
you're
weird.
one good shot.
Okay, so 16 for my stealth back into hiding.
Okay. We then move on to Lumina, who's doing her first death save and succeeds.
Oh, thank
Carrying forward, we then move over to Tinker, who just took a good chunk of damage.
I want to put this guy out of the game.
Okay, so you're going to finish off Gilliard?
Yeah.
All right, roll an attack with advantage.
That's hecking rude, bro.
It's the strat. I don't blame him. I'd do the same thing.
I mean, you're right, but damn.
You see, as he's reeling from the bow, he's still looking down at Gilliard, and Gilliard's still kind of trying to put himself back together and get back up. You kind of kneel down, and with a very kind, gentle plumb or push of the blade, it just starts to plunge deeper in. Any last words from Gilliard?
I always hated dwarves.
And I spit on him.
Right as the spit hits your face, for the first
savage.
time ever, the anger furrows, and the blade goes from being very gentle, trying to make it a very soft, very kind death, to plunging so deep the blade punctures into the statue and back, and then rips viciously out as your blood shoots everywhere, and the body just is cold, limps over to the side, lifeless. Brutal. And updating that status to dead.
Rip.
I'll move.
Damn, Chris, that's a. Sometimes you're the first, Sometimes
Yeah.
it happens.
I didn't have line of sight, otherwise I could have done some shit, but oh well.
And I'm going to use second wind. So fire level plus.
As he runs, you see him just take his cigarette out as he's jogging.
Alrighty, got my second win.
Awesome.
So help me 15.
This is a fight, guys. This is a fight. I like it. And with that end of the turn, as the first body has officially plumbed, you guys hear.
Oh god, I am.
Ah, shit.
I like how some of you forgot. And in the same instance, you watch as multiple creatures emerge.
Are they health giving NPCs?
Remember, the regular ones give health, the boss gives the victory.
Yeah, I need HP.
There you guys
A
go.
fucking chimera. Oh my.
Oh no.
You watch as out of one side you see these terrifying looking hounds just as they're all foaming at the mouth as they erupt from the side, and the other side you see a fantastical beast so rare and glitty and just, and you see as it has, and then fire shoots out. That is their turn. So for the remainder of this turn, that is what it is. They won't have a go, but you are now aware of their presence as they walked into the arena. We then pan down to Gunther, who just saw a Chimera walk out from behind, in front of him.
Motherfucker. That changes my whole plan. How tall are these stair-looking things with the smoke coming out?
Those? So the stairs are only they go up to about, I don't know, 5 feet up. The big thing is about 8 feet tall, so you'd have to climb it.
Wait, what?
The red piece, the big old piece, is about 8 feet tall in total.
Oh, I just want to stand behind it.
Oh yeah, you'd be in full cover.
Yeah, I just want to go behind, there.
Okay, so as you walk past the thing that's pluming out blue smoke, it right into your face, and the smoke then ceases. You see the crystal go away, and you feel yourself rejuvenated back to full HP.
Oh shit!
Oh.
I was gonna take a whole potion. Hell yeah!
All of your wounds heal up, and you're feeling fully refreshed. And the crystal ceases with energy. It goes from a blue crystal to just a gray color.
That's amazing. Guys, you should try this.
Hey, it's a 50-50, so, you know.
Alright. What the fuck is going on here?
Chris. If only. All right.
Fuck it. I'm chucking
He
a
sees
javelin
that
at
he
it.
sees these hounds are stood out and preparing to go. He's just reel and grab a javelin and
Oh. No, I don't hit it. Oh wait, but I have a second attack.
Yep.
Oh, and I rolled off the board, of course.
Rip.
You see both these javelins pepper next to it, and the hounds, all three of them, look towards Gunther.
Oh no. Oh no. No,
What did you do?
What did you do?
I done fucked up.
You done messed up, kid. All right. That's Gunther's turn. We then move over to Gilliard, who is dead, unfortunately. And then we pan back to Oddball. Now seeing the real targets of today's match emerge.
It's getting more interesting.
Oh my god. Ugh.
I'm gonna walk to right here. And I'm going to use Cure Wounds. Help my buddy out a little bit.
Just with one little hand, he pads it on your side, and you feel this warm energy just kind of run through your body.
Wait, who are you helping?
Nobody. None of your business.
Ooh, you a bitch.
Ooh, you a bitch.
And then I'm gonna hide right here if I can.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Oh yeah.
Gone.
Disappear. 25.
Yeah, you're hidden from everybody. All right. We then move over to Seedy. You, despite it may seem like you could have an angle on Oddball, he's gone. Unless you get over in that area and get a good idea, but you have no ideas there. So.
Yeah, I don't know he's there, but I know that Lumina is still there.
She's laying on the ground right now, unconscious.
Yeah. I'm gonna execute her with a crossbow.
Don't you fucking dare, bitch.
She is prone, so you do have to roll with disadvantage.
Roll with disadvantage. You gonna do it?
Yeah.
You just encouraged him to go over the line.
17. Still
God damn it.
17.
Fuck you.
Dead.
So as that happens, you just see him peek
roll
around.
damage or what?
It just counts as the kill.
Bitch.
Reels out, and you just hear, and right as he's coming out, you're about to get back up. You make eye contact with Seedy. What do you say as your last words?
It's a little bird thing, right?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm gonna roast you when we get out of here.
And the bolt goes right through your chest into the ground. Just
I didn't say you're dead.
I just added on to the end.
You can't, cause coming.
yeah, it has to be the whole sentence that they say. You can't just mix words that you've learned from it. You have to That's the hard part about role playing at
You have to
Kenku.
Yeah.
mimic it.
Kenku is weird.
There's no fault of yours.
Kenku
It's just,
also, well, in the character description, it said that usually announces the phrase, "I know who you really are."
you can use that line in separate. That's a line it loves.
That's the only thing.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, anyways, I just repeat what she says. Then obviously I stay hidden.
Sorry, Mr. Money, with the fucking bomb, dude. I'm happy you don't have COVID, but I'm really concerned about the other news.
Ooh, I did
you-
not hide very well.
You tried, but you hear the roar of the Chimera. You're like,
Well, at least I don't have to fight the.
yeah, you're just laying on the ground going, yes.
I close my eyes tighter. I'm dead.
We then move from you over to the first dog.
What do you mean?
As you see, as it just runs up to you and gets within distance, but that's its turn. Goes the Lumina, who's currently dead, and then over to Tinker. There we go. Okay. All right, Tinker, you're now feeling a bit better, but you were eyeing the old Chimera over there. Start making your way around.
The dice gods.
I think you're muted.
My apologies. So yeah, scared of that guy. Move 5, 10. I actually don't know what to do here. Never gonna go back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move out, just kind of scout some things, and be like, yeah. No. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and take the dash action.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, and then I would like to go pro.
Okay. So you lay down behind it?
Yeah, try to get full coverage if I can.
Okay. I'd say you're able to get full coverage laying down from anything that would be hindered by that.
Okay.
So directly in front of you, the Chimera can have a straight line of sight on you. But everybody
Gotcha.
else to your left does not. Okay.
That's it.
Which, speaking of the devil, the Chimera, as it gets up, you see as it just wings erupt and it flaps up into the sky.
Get the fuck away.
Trying to see what it'd pick up. It technically would have picked up Tinker over here.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah.
the stealthy boy? What about the failed stealthy boy?
No. Grab the.
Not
grab the
failed,
door.
but definitely not out in the
13. Definitely, it was only 13. He's closer.
Yeah, he saw you go down. You're this big old dwarf that you're walking around, and then you went and laid down over here. He saw you, so he's flying up here, and then he goes as a breath of fire comes flailing your way from up above. I need I can actually make it roll for you, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Save.
Don't grab the bird.
Oh.
Saves, and that means you take half damage.
Ah!
Yeah, so you see as this fire comes down, and you're already prepared. You just laid your head down, covering your hair the best you could, as the blaze just covers you and just all over. And as soon as it's done, you just start patting your head. It's still up there, just
It's in the air.
yeah, it's up about
How
10
much
feet
in the
up.
air? F up. Can't touch that.
Sorry, my man. Gotta play it for the funds.
I'm a hot out. I'm a scared boy.
We then move from the Chimera over to Gunther.
Hey, yo, I'm fucking with this dog. Nope. Oh, I should have.
Selected it.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
It
Wait.
would have hit, so you're good.
Okay.
So select it, now roll damage.
Yeah, take
And
that.
So that's, and then +2 because you're still raging, right?
Yes. Oh, that's +3.
+3, sorry, my bad.
Okay. Yeah, so 15 damage, and then also,
Again. Oh, you see just
and then also
back down again.
another 13
Ooh.
damage.
+3 puts it up. So you see as you're watching and just and you cut through one of it, and the second one it cuts the paw off of its leg. You see just
Yeah.
and it
Take
just
it.
drops to the ground, and this black, disgusting looking hound just
Ew.
and it's foaming at the mouth with blood as it's looking at you.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah. Anything else? You still have your bonus action, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and my move action.
Yep.
So that being the case, I want to move back
Okay.
to. Oh, shit. Hang on. Let me think about this real quick. Because I don't want to get attacked again when I move to the sandbags over there. Let's move there. Oh. Oh, shh. I see nothing. No meta games.
So you rush over to there?
Yeah.
Unless you have like a feature or anything, that dog would have had an attack on you as an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Shit.
Just making sure. Cool. So as you're running, it takes a bite at you.
That's fine. Ow.
It lunges at you, but it's still rippling from your blows as your foot was just able to get away, and you keep running. All right. With that, we move on to the other dog's turns.
I don't like where I'm at right now.
This one, thankfully, it didn't see where you ran off to, so... This one runs up here and sees the body of Gilliard and actually grabs it by the leg and just starts dragging it around and starts just chomping on his legs, just ripping the flesh out of Gilliard as his limp body is just getting devoured. The other dog rushes up, just faintly seeing Tinker from out of his peripheral. Almost able to close the distance as it just rushes over there full speed. Just as you're reeling from the fire, you hear this running of four legs behind you as it's rushing up to you. All right. We then move over to Gilliard and Lumina. You notice, you guys who are currently in the plane between worlds.
Oh shit!
Watching as this is all unfolding. You watch as a figure, Sir Prawn up there, is whispering to an alumni and you see one of them step aside, seeing how the Chimera and everything are about to have full supremacy, and watch as you guys are completely butchered. You see one cast mass healing ward on the entire field, giving everybody 15 points of healing. And you see another one over there use a kind of hemming to himself, and both Gilliard, who is currently being ripped apart by a dog, and Lumina both come back to consciousness with 15 HP. And a whisper in your voice, or a whisper in your head goes, "Your only chance."
So we have 15, you said?
15 hit points. You are no longer dead. However, if you are to succumb, to go back to unconsciousness, you are dead immediately. So.
Okay, cool.
Feels fair. You guys have a Chimera. You don't know how much HP it has, and a bunch of dogs just came out. Y'all were struggling. So.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Everybody okay with all that? All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Gilliard, you don't get a turn. You just wake up, you get back into your body, and you just see a giant black dog dragging you by your foot and just ripping into your foot as it's going on. And the moment it releases your foot, you see almost like elastic, your muscle that it was torn apart rips back to your leg, and you feel the pressure of it like slap back on, and your skin slowly form around it, trying to hold it all together. And for a split second, whilst prone, you feel like you're in Schitt's Creek against this fucking animal.
You're muted.
For the sake of you giving a shot, I'm gonna let you take your turn on this one, because if not, by the time that dog gets around, you're just gone. So you have your turn. I'm gonna say you don't have your bonus action because you just woke up. So.
Hey, real quick, Kyle couldn't hear during the whole thing about healing, so just to make sure everybody got 15 points of healing, yeah?
Yes.
Thanks.
Vampiric touch. Oh wait, I cast it at myself. What? How did I fucking cast it at myself?
You're still targeted.
Yeah. Well, it was an 11. I don't know if that hits or not.
It would not hit. But you can roll again because you casted it yourself. Fuck it. You're welcome. There you go. That hits.
Okay. All right.
As you reach out and this like energy just is drawn from the animal, you recover. What is that? 16 hit points, right? Isn't that just a straight pull?
Yep. So I am back to full then.
So you just see all of this energy drain out, and you stand back up, staring at this animal, who's now looking exhausted next to you.
Damn.
CD, you actually watch as Gilliard gets up, and you don't think there's any reason he should have been able to. All right. We then move on to Oddball, who is not aware of what just happened behind this, FYI.
Oh, now there's nowhere to hide.
You just saw the Chimera almost kill Tinker as you felt a little bit of warm energy go over your body.
So,
and you
first thing
saw
I'm gonna
Gunther kind of run to the side of you here as he ran past.
Leave me alone.
And you did see the other dog rushing up to Tinker as Tinker's in Schitt's Creek right now.
Right. But first thing I'm going to do is I am going to use my bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on the Chimera.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then, since I see that dog there, I'm going to start running this way. 10. And get 1 foot on the stairs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the Chimera.
Okay.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Oh, you don't like hide and seek. You're out in the open.
As the bolt just goes flying through the air, going deep in.
And I take
Second
2.
one hits too. Nice. Good damage. Both bolts, you just see him hit, and as it's in front of you and you're kind of peeking back out, Tinker, you see droplets of blood just peppering the ground. And you hear the familiar bow sounds of Oddball ringing in your ears almost.
And then I'm gonna attempt to hide from everybody else right here.
You hide from everybody except for the Chimera, because it is
I figured.
right above you, but everybody else has no clue.
Oh no, I'm not as good at hiding as I once was.
You just see it staring at you as you're kind of like crouching down. As its vision turns from the seemingly defenseless dwarf laying on the ground, covering his head, now to the goblin. This little creature just relinquished some bolts. We then move from Oddball over to City.
Unmute myself. So I just saw Lumina get back up, and I'm not happy because I thought I killed her.
Yep.
So I'm pulling out my dagger.
Oh god.
And I'm gonna stab her.
Rushes up. Takes the hit.
23.
That hits.
So 8.
Then you did it to Tinker. I'm gonna
Oh.
heal Tinker really quick.
Yeah. Sorry.
You should only have 2. And the blade goes in, and then I think she has to take a save, right?
Yeah.
That's what, a Constitution save? Yep, Constitution save. All right. Lumina, take a Constitution saving throw.
I can't. Fucking A, it was almost.
Yeah. Does hit. So 2d10 poison damage. Yikes.
Am I rolling the d10?
Yep, just roll 2d10.
Oh, it's left and right, right?
Yeah, so
Or
if you click left, pick up the dice, then right click to pick up another one.
So 5 damage.
And
Oh my
with
God.
that, you see City come up and grab your face, this time not being able to speak. Lumina, being a vicious person, bites into your hand. I'm going to give her retaliation of a bite on your hand as you're going for the killing blow. And you take the blade and rip through her jugular, almost 3 inches back as her head almost splits in half. Her teeth
Wait, why
losing.
am I at 21?
You recovered 15 HP. He then took a
Right.
hit. The initial hit was 8 points,
Oh, okay.
and then the
I
remainder.
thought he hit Tinker.
He wasn't. That wasn't.
No, yeah, accident.
He was trying to kill
okay.
you. He saw you get back up.
Okay, got you.
Wait.
Isn't that still 13?
It's 8 plus 5 is 13. She's
Yeah,
alive.
She's
Wait,
got
what?
2 health.
No,
She has
'cause-
2 health.
Oh shit! My bad.
Yeah.
You're still alive. So you go up and you plunge the
I
blade
was
in, and
like,
the poison
what
is
do you
there.
mean?
I added the 10. My bad. It's getting late. So you're
Quick.
still alive, just barely, as the dagger pulls out, and you feel this poison just flooding through your body. You were now poisoned.
Real quick, Ricky. My hunter's mark is supposed to concentration up to 1 hour,
Okay.
but it ended after my first attack, so I should have done one more 1d6 on that chimera.
Okay.
Okay.
Come on.
So roll that
So-
really quick for me.
Yeah, I'll roll it real quick.
You technically have another turn because you have extra. You don't have extra attack. Never mind. That's it for CD, unless you want to move back. But if you do, she gets an attack of opportunity.
Actually,
You can use the
is there-
disengage action as your uncanny. I recall.
Just a sec. What was that?
Um,
Uncanny dodge.
I don't know if that's the exact one. I think you have cunning action
Dodges.
as your bonus action. You can use the dash, disengage, or hide action. So if you want to get away from Lumina, you can disengage using your bonus action. Or you can just stand there and watch as she nukes you.
When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you.
And you said I bit him, right? So did you?
That was if he was killing you. I was going to give you a slight attack since you got back up. Your cunning action, disengage, is the ability to get away without a reaction. Dodge or dash is just double your movement, and hide is what you've been using this whole time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to take a small step back.
So are you using
Are you using disengage or?
Are you using not cunning action? Whatever.
It's cunning action to disengage.
Uncanny
that's
dodge.
Uncanny dodge, but the other one. What's it called? He just said it.
Uncanny dodge was the other one that we can't use right now, right?
Right. And what's the other one? Are you using the other one?
Disengage.
I can't find it.
Oh.
It's
part of your
under
cunning action.
it's
You have
cunning action. Under cunning action, you have the disengage action. Disengage
Are
gives you
you
the ability
using
to
cunning
back out
action?
without getting there.
It's
allowing
uncanny
them.
dodge.
Uncanny dodge is different. Uncanny uncanny action is the one
Yeah.
he'd be using.
Are you? I know. I'm asking if he's using cunning action.
Dash, disengage, or hide action. So yeah, disengage.
Okay, so you
Okay,
back
You
out.
only get to take one step back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Get your full movement.
You can move more with that, dude.
Yeah, you get your full movement.
Yeah, if
just
you
don't crack
disengage,
attack
you can-
opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't move one step back if you don't
Yeah.
want to get hit.
Oh,
You
I
can't
didn't
hide.
know
You can
movement.
run.
so
You-
I thought disengage was only like stepping away a
oh
bit.
no, no.
Oh,
You have your
this-
movement, so you can move. So you got out
Yeah.
of her
Okay.
range. She can't attack back, but you can't hide.
Okay.
So she sees where you go.
Okay,
So
I'm going around this rock then.
okay.
I know where
5,
you are.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would be about right up here.
Where? Oh,
Be about right there.
back to where I was basically.
Yeah.
Right?
You can
There.
get up to about here where the camera is.
Right here.
Yeah, okay.
So you just you pull the dagger out and you see as her brow furrows and you pull it out and just turn and run.
I'm gonna get you, you little chicken.
With that, we move back over to the one that was ripping apart Gunther, seeing and 30 rushes up to Gunther, still chasing after ripping off its paw, limping its way to get here. It takes a bite action. It lunges at you to bite, and it goes right past you, giving you an opportunity to strike.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I got pulled away.
You have the opportunity to strike on Death Dog, because it missed horribly. You
Oh.
hit.
Shit. Yeah, I keep forgetting to.
Yeah, make sure you click your character, Control F, click, yada yada.
By the way, interrupting.
Uh-huh.
Everybody say happy birthday to Lynn.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lynn. Happy birthday to you.
I love and hate you guys.
So many mics peeking right there.
Yeah, it's too many.
That was the best Mike peeking happy birthday song ever, guys.
And now the best part is you have the ability to kill a death dog to start off your birthday. Because you just did.
Yeah, that was 11 damage total.
So as that happens, you see as this dog reaches out and watching the chimera, you just kind of reel and notice this animal that you've just destroyed earlier comes rushing up and lashes at you, but it's just such a poor attempt. You just and with that you see the head just sever from the body and the body crumbles to the ground. That's the end of that dog.
Yeet.
We then move over to Lumina.
Okay. Quick little question.
Yep.
When they revived me, did I get any spell slots back or no?
No spell slots, no.
Okay, cool. Just making sure, cause I'm hurting again. So the death dog that Gunther's by it's dead, right?
Yeah, that one's dead.
Uh,
I just killed it.
But CD has got her little fucking fangs all over you, her fucking claws.
I know, but I need to heal myself before I do anything rash.
Because if you charge to attack and don't heal, I'll definitely kill you.
Well, that is
Little
if I don't
bitch.
kill you first, you little chicken.
Ooh.
One I wanted. Okay. I am going to
Okay.
hold on. Is the cover, is this a tall pillar that he's by?
That he's by?
Yeah.
They're large things of concrete, going about like 7-8 feet tall. It's tallest, tall enough to hide behind, but you know.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna go right here, and then I'm gonna cast a scorching ray.
Okay. God
Get a load
damn.
of this. I'm gonna roast you and then eat you for dinner.
Ooh.
So, there's that. Oh, I don't know why. Oh,
Why'd you roll at disadvantage?
I don't know. I don't know.
Just roll again. Just roll 3d20.
Oh my goodness. 3d20?
Why does it say disadvantage? What did you do?
I don't know. I didn't do anything. Oh
Was
wait,
it-
maybe I
Was it my
should.
dagger?
No. Poisoned.
Are you
Yeah.
poison? Yeah, if you're
He is
poisoned, that would be
poisoned.
disadvantage.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
You're poisoned.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Okay, so you're.
So just take the first one then, yeah.
You fire all three. There's three of them. The scorching ray
yeah.
fires 3 bolts, so it is
But
disadvantage.
Okay.
So it is. You're correct. So the first one was an 11, which I'm pretty sure doesn't hit.
Yeah, my AC is 16.
Second one hits. Third one doesn't. So you just roll one hit.
One hit wonder.
Okay. So let me just double check. So on hit 2d6. Okay.
That then hits. You see just this. CD, as she was running, she turns around, sees it. She quickly dodges one,
Oh
gets
shit! I'm
pummeled by
poisoned.
another one, and then another one goes
ahead.
past.
And then I'm gonna use the potion of healing. Can I do that?
Potion of healing is an action, so unless you quicken that spell, use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, so you're down to 1 point of meta magic.
That's fine.
So then you can roll 2d4 plus 2 to heal.
Okay. And then.
Oh god.
Okay.
Am I rolling poison damage or?
No,
Uh,
that's a Constitution
Yes.
save. Yeah.
Is it the status effect poison,
it's
or
a
is it
status
poison
effect
damage?
poison.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there or anything with poison. To be honest, we haven't gotten that far.
True.
You're good. So she just is struggling because the poison. So that's why she couldn't hit you for her life. Because
I was gonna say I don't think you roll damage for that.
you had
You
some
already
terrible rolls, though. that's
The dice
unfortunate.
gods hate me. I had to sacrifice things so that Lynn could have all the dice gods for her birthday, and I am paying the price. I love
right.
you.
Defensive 8
This is for you.
As she's struggling, that is the end of her turn. We then move over to Tinker, who just watched the Chimera turn focus away from him. But as he hears the paws of a beast is approaching him, and he notices reeling and very damaged comrade trying her best to destroy the rogue who's been plaguing over here. Not necessarily having eyesight. You saw her firing in that direction. I'm not saying you see her. You just saw. You can. Oh, yeah. Just faintly, you can see her cloak from there. I'd say. Ever so faintly, you can hear the bolts of her magic being hurled. And you heard her talking. So.
Okay. Far away are you?
I'm not saying you don't know where CD is, but you definitely know where Lumina is approximately. And definitely if you stand up, you would know.
And you know there's a Chimera in between you and...
Yeah, a Chimera who's currently eyeing Oddball, though.
Well, I'll have to use half my movement to stand up. So that leaves me with 10 feet. And I'll just come over to hit this guy.
Yeah.
Just targeting that guy, yeah. Okay, make 2 attacks on this guy.
Okay.
First one.
See, as it stabs right into its shoulder.
And then second attack.
Digs in deep, pulls back out, goes for a second one.
Come on.
Brutal. So just... And the second one just ripping fur. You see just poof out as the death dog is just struggling. It was good.
Bad Fido. Alright, I'll be my turn.
The Chimera's breath just as it's pulling a draw another again, but this time it's eyeing poor Oddball. It flies over the cover and lands right next to him. And as it lands down, Oddball, you just feel the remainder of your bladder just vacate as this giant creature is looming over you. And you feel it running down your leg as it takes its multi-attack.
I thought I was hiding.
You see it takes one with its claws. Just... Oh, why did I drag that in there? Disregard that. Clear.
It's blank now.
Takes an attack with its claws. That was targeted at you. It did hit.
Well, we can't see it, so...
Really quick, guys, I just want you to know that one of the users that has been on our stream today, their username is Feet.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good thing we have Feet here, guys. I just want to say a big shout out to Feet. Wait, is that Mr. Money's real username? It then, as it reels back from its claws, it then plunges at you with its horns. Oh, that hits.
Oh, shit.
Ouch.
Yikesies.
And just as it plunges deep into you, pulls back out, and this time you see its giant mouth open, just as it's drawing back at you.
Good kitty.
This time it misses you, just faintly dodge as it's standing next to you, looming over you with its large figure. Barely sticking around. Well, you're not barely. I'd say you're still standing pretty okay, but it definitely was not a good turn for you, to say the least.
Jesus, how much can HP do you...
He's a ranger. He's got a surprising amount, actually.
Bitch.
I also have good AC, so...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, he hit me once, I did.
He's on your team. Or you mean the
not
Chimera?
him, the Chimera.
Yeah. We then move over to Gunther. Okay, so you bum rush over to Lumina.
No!
Oh, shit.
As that happens, well, the death dog's dead, actually. Nothing. No, you're good. That's...
Yep, I killed it. Killed it.
Oh, God.
Fuck. 23. Oh, no. Well,
Oh.
5.
Plus another 3, so that's 8 damage.
You see as Gunther comes
Nice.
rushing up. What's your final words as he takes a swing at you?
Uh. Sorry, I'm tired, so I'm trying to think of words, and I'm just frustrated because I can't
You don't
stay
need to say
alive.
anything, little lady.
Get away from me, you little pest.
And with that, the axe just right down diagonally deep into your chest. Arms go limp, and then you just kick her off.
Ugh.
And as that happens, you see her body go plunging into the spikes far back. You just
What the fuck? You just sparted me? What the hell?
Linda farted on her birthday.
So Lynn got thrown in like Leonidas from a troll, but this time she was doing the Leonidasing, but into a wall. One of the spikes emerges from your torso as the last bit of energy. Just
Fuck bitches get money, or whatever Da Vinci said.
Whatever Da Vinci said.
And then also, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go hide there.
okay. You're a big figure. You do your best, but it is what it is. You currently doing that. We then move over to one of the dogs who's currently stood over Gilliard and takes a bite at you.
Kick his ass.
Kick his ass.
Shut up.
It misses. Does it has advantage? Are you prone right now?
No.
Okay. So it took its attack. It does have multi-attack, so it takes a second bite.
One does.
That one, as it takes a big chunk out of you.
E.
And I need you, I'm going to have you roll a Constitution saving throw, but I've already got it here. You failed. And you are poisoned.
Oh.
And that means it is a disease. So you just have the effect, which is not a good one for you there. Then we move on to the other death dog, who is currently intertwined with Tinker here. It takes both of its attacks towards him. Both, or one hits, the other one does not. You take, sorry, I missed the die roll. You take 7 points, and I'm gonna have you roll the save.
Come on, Jimmy. Damn it.
Not good. So now you are poisoned until cured. We then move on to Gilliard, who just got poisoned by the dog, standing right next to him.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hex on this dog,
Okay.
and then actually gonna strike at it with the sword that I have, while locking eyes with the dog and saying, "Dog, dog." Why did it roll 4 dice?
Oh, because disadvantage was poison?
Yes.
But it rolled 2 separate attacks too, though.
You do have poison, so we'll count the first one. We'll disregard the second one.
Okay.
That does hit. And the blade connects just... And then you cast Hex on it, correct? So you get another D6.
Yeah, so another 1d6.
I cast 2 because you have yourself targeted as well, and you also took that 14
How do
damage.
I have myself targeted?
We'll
What in the fuck, dude?
Control click on myself.
we'll count the first
Hex.
one, but that's
Stab.
great.
Stab.
Kills himself,
Okay,
slits his
so
own throat.
It did 5 damage to me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
So
Yeah.
Okay, so I did 19 total.
Yep. So you slam into him with the blade and pull it back out. It's starting to breathe very heavily, but it's not dead.
Okay, that'll be it for me.
Okay. You then move over to Oddball.
I need to work on my hide and seek. I'm going to. I'm not going to disengage. I'm just going to move away.
So he gets an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Okay. That hits. This one just rips down your back as you turn to run. You feel the daggers just digging deep in. You barely get over the thing as it's sitting there. All right. Now what?
And then I'm going to turn to the one that is to my left here.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot it. Oh, nat 20.
Heyo.
Okay.
Yes.
You watch Gilliard as surprisingly a bolt comes from the side, a familiar one, a painfully familiar one, just as its head just collapses to the ground, dropping dead in front of you. All right.
and it healed Oddball.
Yeah, don't I get heals from that?
You just got a heal from it?
I said, do I get heals from that?
Oh yeah,
Tell
you're
him,
right.
teacher.
I do. Yeah, forgot about that. Good shit. Good reminder, my dude. You recover 16 hit points. And 1 spell slot is returned.
One of my choice? Or one first or second level?
Just one of your choice.
Oh, that's an easy choice.
Think I know which one that is.
Yeah.
First
Do
level.
Do
I would think, given the spell that we've seen used a whole bunch.
The one that killed the last boss.
He did take his action to fire though, so it's not like he can cast this
did.
turn. So
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sneak back behind this. And I get 2 attacks, right? Or is it just on
you
one?
get 2 attacks.
Then I'm going to shoot at that other death dog.
Isn't that? Oh, that one.
Oh, another one.
Critical hit too.
Nice.
Jesus
See ya,
Christ.
bye-bye.
As you are busy fighting with it over here, Tinker, you hear that same familiar, and the bolt goes flying through, and again, just like he did it just before, right through the skull as it drops to the ground.
And then now I will use
Then you get
my
another
nimble escape.
heal. That gives you, Jesus Christ, the same amount. That gives you 16 HP.
Dang.
And another
Wait, how much
spell
was the first
slot.
one?
So they were both, the first one was, 16. Both were 16 HP. So you should have
Oh,
another.
so I'm back to full.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then I'm also going to sit here and I'm going to use Nimble Escape to try to hide from that stupid chimera. Yes, 23.
Shit.
Hey, you duck. He lost you. Shit, guys. That was a good play. Hell of a turn, man.
Out of here, Tinker!
That was a hell
They're
of a
coming.
turn.
I'm using my hide and seek skills.
We then move back to City.
Ooh.
After
Alright.
seeing
What you've
Lumina
seen.
died,
Yeah, you see Lumina just drop to into the spikes.
was the dead dogs in my perspective?
No, you
Right.
actually you saw Gilliard's dog just slump over faintly out of your peripheral. But now all of them are gone, right? The third, yeah, you should have got a burst of healing too, Lynn. I don't know if I gave that to you.
You didn't.
It doesn't matter because
But
you're
I-
full.
She's full,
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Is there any way? Well, I'm not hidden right now from the Chimera, right?
No, you haven't hit. You haven't hit at all.
Okay.
By the way, that would have been your. You would have exceeded the damage at one point on your shot that you got hit by Oddball. You would have had to roll for save to keep your vines up. I don't know if those are still up. Because it requires concentration. Yeah, I think
He
you
stepped away.
really quick.
Sorry, I'm back. What's up?
Wait, I need you to roll a concentration save from earlier
Okay,
for your vines that are still up.
just a 20.
Yeah,
Plus your con save.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
It's
Natural
okay.
20.
It's
Oh
okay.
shit!
You've had to take it multiple
Three.
times, but I'm just gonna call it good from that nat 20. It's okay, pretty fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, back to CD's turn. Just wanted to make sure that was still up, so that I have a bunch of old shit on here.
So, watching things slump over, I do see the Chimera.
Hard to miss that big old creature, by the way,
Yes, definitely.
especially with how loud it is.
Do I notice how hurt it is?
Yeah, I mean, the same status you can see on your thing. You know it's wounded, but it's not critical by any chance. If you don't
So
have
I'm
it
gonna
up,
run-
the combat trackers where you can keep track of that and get an indication of where enemies are.
Yeah.
You get a lot of information about your opponents, though. Almost too much.
I'm gonna move down here, kind of keep a peek around, but I
Okay.
only see the Chimera. So I'm gonna try to shoot it and then duck back into cover and hide
Okay.
with my crossbow. Okay. So, just a sec. Need to target it.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled twice.
First one's the one we're gonna go off of.
Targeting me.
Yeah, so it
This
missed.
one's
Yeah, first one was targeting you.
me.
What?
You're still targeting Tinker from
Oh.
before.
Oh,
So just control left click him again, and it's all right.
Now you're targeting yourself and the Chimera.
Let's let
Control
them
click on
through.
yourself. There you go.
yeah,
Just leave it as is.
that's good. Okay, so I
Let me
missed.
see the Chimera's AC. Yeah, you missed.
Says it hit the Chimera unless you're going off the person on me.
I would say I'd be going off the first one because whichever one's earlier in chat is the one I'm going to go off of.
Yeah, I
Sure.
agree.
Just
with
to be
that.
fair.
So then I miss, and I'm gonna duck back into cover and try to hide. So
So roll your stealth.
Yep.
You got to get further back. You can't climb on top of that, so you'd be right there.
oh, okay, yeah, I did same difference. I was just trying to.
You're good.
Stay
I'm just
in.
making sure you don't have the ability to see a bunch of
12.
stuff. Okay.
12.
You hide. You think you're doing you're hiding, but
I think I'm hiding.
all right.
I'm hiding.
We then move from CD over to a lot of people I had to skip there. Over to Tinker.
Let's just start doing this.
Wow. Izzy
Am I
just
in range
gets
to
up and rushed. Yeah.
Okay. Say, you know
Because
what?
he's on the ground right now. The Chimera's on the ground.
Okay. Time to take down the large beast. Whoa, hold on. What the heck happened here?
Everybody's like multiple attacking certain
Yeah, it's
things.
still targeting the death dog.
It's gone. The death dog's gone, so we'll just count the one because that one was rolled with advantage and I just don't want to deal with that. The first one for towards the chimera I will count in that case, just because the other one was rolled with advantage. You have 19 hits, 13 damage. You see as it plunges in.
Second attack. No.
This one, as it just kind of slightly moves out of the way, and your blade just drags down its hide, but not seemingly doing any penetration.
That's it.
All right. The chimera, seeing you do that towards it, turns and it takes its multi-attack.
Let's get this over with.
Oh shit.
I'm tired boy.
All right. First the claws. Hits. Second the horns.
Barely.
Hits. Third the bite.
Oh.
Hits.
Peace out, guys.
No, you're gonna live.
Roll
Good.
ones.
No, he's not. Oh no.
Yeah, he is.
He's just barely holding on. So you see as it
Ooh.
punctures with the horns and then takes a bite out of your shoulder. You're just bleeding as you're staring at this creature. He's still stood above you, feeling very healthy. And you're just
I
like
stare back
reeling
at it.
from it. The cigarette still drooping out of the side of your mouth. Embers falling off. And that's the end of the chimera's turn. I'm just gonna put this out there. The chimera is still in very good shape, ladies and gentlemen. And that is how you win this, not from killing each other.
What if it just
Move.
kills all of us?
Then none of you get the money. None of these characters make it.
All of us die.
We then
Then
move
we
over.
run into the chimera later.
Oh, that's who we see later instead.
The chimera escapes from the arena. Kills Tud. You just out of nowhere in the middle of shopping, a chimera breaks through the shop, grabs Tud by the leg, and flies away. You find out it's like the Shrek situation. You find out that Tud romanced the chimera, and they've had like a bunch of weird looking fucking children.
Just fell in love with his mushrooms.
Animals' best friends.
Gunther runs around the corner here. Hauling ass.
Gunther smash.
Oh,
Jeez.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Just as it plunges deep in. Come here.
again?
Yep.
Oh, that was off the board. Wait, don't that one. Oh.
Another one hits. Plus rage damage.
Yeah,
Oh
I am
shit.
still raging.
Yep.
Thanks. Plus rage damage on that one too.
Yep.
And
Noted.
then I want to semi-hide.
He's kind of reel back. He wasn't looking at you, so I'm not going to say that you took a stealth check or anything, but he wasn't looking your direction.
I know, but big boy.
No, I don't blame you. I'm just saying that he might not have the best indication of where you're at exactly. You just know he got hit from behind. We then move to Gilliard, who's staring at the body of a dog that he was going to kill.
Bad dog. And then I run up this way. See the chimera.
When did that get here?
Transfer the hex onto that.
Okay.
What are you
And
doing?
then
I was moving my camera.
boom. Yikes.
Ooh.
Second one.
Why are they always
Bigger
rolling it?
yikes.
Oh, that's poison. I forgot. Yeah. Yeah, see,
And
as they both go wide, despite how big the fucking chimera is.
You're all cross-eyed, throwing fucking fire eldritch blast.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and move back behind the statue again. And that'll be my turn.
Cross-eyed gnome shooting wide, hitting the shield up in the sky. It's a pretty sight to behold. We'll say that. We then move back to the current crowd favorite every time he moves right now, Oddball. Oddball seeing his friend Tinker getting ripped apart by the Chimera.
Fine.
He's like, it's fine. His intestines, he's holding them in.
I run over here to where I can touch him.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use... Hold on. It should be... Oh, no, I did that wrong. Hold on, I'm going to roll that out here. No, wait, I did that right. Should be 2 of those. Like this. A level 2 spot to heal him by 6.
Oh, thank you.
You feel slightly from all of your wounds that have been cured. You just feel the slight healing energy start to take over a little bit.
And then I'm gonna come hide behind these as best I can.
You're a small little dude.
Using Nimble Escape again. I clicked the wrong one. I need this. Oh, shit. $15.
That's yeah. You do the best you can. You'd probably have to. For you, you can crouch behind it because of how small you are. But yeah, cool.
I'm a big hide and seek.
Then move back to city. Your mic's muted there, bud.
So, is it a sneak attack since I was hiding from the Chimera?
I'd say yeah. Yeah, you got a sneak attack on this one.
Yeah.
It did not notice you despite how terrible that last sneak was.
Yeah, considering it took a hit from 3 other people and was still focused on freaking Tinker.
You can peek out. You just have to get into the proper side. I'd say you need to get more than that. It's big, but you need to go further down. There. Out there, yeah. You're good.
Okay.
You reel out with your crossbow, and you got advantage on it.
Advantage? Yeah.
It's big enough that the half cover is not doing anything there.
20.
Critical hit.
20. Okay.
So,
All right, roll damage. 8, and then that crit does to the sneak attack too, right?
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so either roll 3d6 and then we
66.
double it for you.
3d6 and double it?
Yeah. So that's another
9 or 10.
12, 6,
20 damage.
20 damage, yeah.
Oh my god. So you see this one bolt just as it plunges deep in, you feel it hit a lung or something. It went through and you just hear the as it's starting to wheeze and kind of cough up a little bit of blood. Good hit. Good hit.
Okay. I go back into trying to hide.
Roll stealth again.
Yep. Let's see if I can stay stealthy from the fucking Chimera and not get eaten. 25.
You're gone.
Chimera did not see that coming.
All right.
Oh, neither.
We then move over to
See myself out.
get out of here. We then move over to Tinker, who's feeling a little bit better on his feet, but still struggling. He's stood next to this giant Chimera.
I use a superiority dice and use fainting attack to give myself advantage.
Nice, you.
Advantage. I'm still targeted on this thing. Yeah.
Oh, 21.
One, do one.
So it'll be this, and then plus a D8.
It just pulls the blade back out, and
Additional 6.
it's starting to look pretty bad. It's bloodied, beaten, riddled with bolts. Starting to look pretty grisly for it.
Last spear order dice.
Okay.
Same thing, advantage.
Oh, so close to a 20, man. All right. You watch as this bloody, beaten tinker stabs, pulls out, and then he goes for this final one, grips his blade, and with one swoop of his blade, you watch as the head is just severed from the body, drops to the ground, the whole body drops valiantly. City and Gunther, you feel a striking pain as you drop to your knees. You're not dead, but you're currently frozen. Lumina, you feel the energy come over your body. Oh, same for you, Gilliard. My bad. I almost spaced it. All three of you are just on your knees, frozen. Actually, you know, I'm going to do this in roleplay. I'm going to see what you guys can do. Roll a Constitution saving throw for me. See if you can reel back from it, resist.
Nope.
Yeah, you guys did not do well. You guys are all fully paralyzed and on your knees. Lumina, you feel a rush of energy over your body as your soul returns back and you fall off of the spikes, realizing that your comrades have slain the boss, the Chimera falling to the ground. You see out of your peripheral both of the people who ended your life frozen on the ground, knees down, waiting. Prawn steps out, the shield still intact. My favorite. Do with them as you wish. Each of you are allowed to kill one of your opponents and explain to me how viciously you do it to them. And Lumina gets first pick because she was the one down. So she gets to choose between City or Gunther.
I'm gonna go over to this little chicken shit.
Gunther, or City, you can't talk. You just look up as this reanimated Lumina, whose body's still healing, walks over to you. Anything you wish, it lands. So don't even worry about it. Yeah, but even if you don't have the spell slot, just explain to me how visceral you end the team that lost.
So I slowly walk up to this little chicken shit. Lightning is starting to like collect in my hands. I'm pissed. I cast lightning bolt and do lightning bolt on TD. So then from point blank range on this little bird thing, this little chicken I'm gonna have for dinner now because it's gonna be roast.
Oh my god.
Maybe a little burn. I cast lightning bolt through her chest and it just goes straight through and like consumes her in electricity.
So you watch as her hands just compress against your chest, CD. The panic sets in. You watch as Sir Prawn is just clapping. The whole audience starts to roar as the last moments of your life are coming true, and the bolt of electricity just rips through your chest. You can't say anything, and you crumble to the ground, burning on the outside, your eyes taking in the last bit as you just see the feet of Lumina looming above you.
And I walk up, I put my foot on her chest, and I say, "Bye-bye, birdie."
Get out.
That is if you guys can't one up that was a hell of a catchphrase. That leaves I'm gonna give Oddball the next one, so you get your next pick of who you get to end.
Welcome. Which one do you want? Do you want the one that gave you the blood on your shirt?
That wasn't very nice.
Is that a yes or no?
Aye.
Okay then. And I'll walk all the way up and around and find the barbarian.
And Lumina walks over, and now Oddball, you're on your knees, and you're still looking down at Oddball.
To look you in the eyes and go, there's nothing personal. Okay, maybe a little. And I'm gonna pull 2 arrows back and shoot them right through the eyes.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
pierce all the way through.
So as the bow releases,
Kick
you
her
just hear
over.
ripples through your skull, going just past Gilliard, right over your head. And the blood splatters on Gilliard. And in that same instance, the paralyzation drops, and Gunther drops to his side, blood riddling the ground. And Gilliard, you see, as your comrade falls, the pale white mask of Oddball with the same eyes covered, just as you did once before. We then pan over to Tinker, whose turn it is now to finish off Gilliard.
Okay, come over here. I stab my sword into the middle of this chest, and I think to myself, actually, I'll just say, alrighty, how do we make you more than just one? I can cut you up into multiple pieces. So I'll take the sword, I'll throw him in the air, and then just like dice him up while he's falling to the ground. And I'll say, you are no more.
So you see he pulls you up and launches you into the sky. The paralyzation releasing, giving you a split action to almost react. But as it happens, the blade cuts through your entire skull, leaving you just spaceless for a moment. And another one cuts through, and another one as you're falling down. And the last thing you see is your body just drops to the ground, is the left side of your skull, only your left eye being visible as you're looking at the feet of him. And you just hear the familiar sound of like a match just, and it just does. Beautiful.
Oh god.
As you guys are roaring, you hear Serpron, beautiful. I love it. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Now claim your reward. And you watch as Ammon comes out with these 3 treasure chests dropping into the ground. You all walk up, getting to yours individual ones. And as you look inside, you see the large sum of gold. And right then and there, the shield fades away. The crowd now being more audible than ever, because the shield has been insulating the sound somewhat. You hear just them roaring over the deaths. You hear them chanting the names of Oddball and Tinker and Lumina.
Ricky?
Yeah?
Could you tell us our alignments again for everyone?
Yeah, so just so we're clear for everybody.
Because we can't see them on our sheets, and some people can't see them.
Lumina says you're true neutral, but I put you as chaotic evil.
Yeah.
And it was chaotic neutral for Oddball. You're not like true evil, you're just fucking crazy.
Right, that's what I was trying to play as.
And then Tinker, you're actually the only one that I would say is somewhere on the moral high ground. You're a lawful neutral.
Why do you always pick the ones that are lawful?
You didn't even get to pick.
That's me.
You just got relegated to it.
He's a sweet little lawful baby.
As this is all reeling, you notice Ammon draw back one of the chests, pulls it from Lumina, looks her in the eyes and goes, You're gonna have to fight for this one. You're gonna have to face. And he turned from behind him. You see Holman walk out.
I don't have to fight Holman right now.
Now,
Wait,
it's been
who are you
late.
fighting?
It's been late. It's been late.
We're
We're gonna
fight
reenact
Holman,
this.
Apparently.
You were the one that went down, and they don't want to lose their gold. As this happens, you're frustrated. You go to lash out at Ammon, and he just pushes your hand away as your bolt of energy hits the wall. He backs away. Oddball. He motions for Oddball and Tinker to walk out with your treasure. Holman steps past, making eye contact. The crowd erupts. The shield comes back over. Losing control, because this is just how history goes here. You can get to roleplay as it goes. Holman spinning his blade. I'll make quick work of you, girl.
Wait, so I have to fight to get my treasures? Or
do not even have to fight, because this is history here.
Oh, I'm so confused. What's happening? I think my mind just went blank. So we had treasure.
You had treasure. They reeled it back. Took yours away because they did not want to lose their money, and they're having Holman fight you to the death.
Right.
And the other two, I'm assuming, are walking.
Because they bet on me but died. What?
There's no rhyme or reason. It's an arena. They just want bloodshed.
They don't want to give
Don't worry
me
about
money.
it. All you know is you watch the other two that won their money, grab their chest, and follow Ammon out.
Yeah, they just don't want to give me their money. Is what you're saying?
Ammon's carrying your chest out. If you beat, you might be able to get out. I think they just want more out of you because you went down so early. So, unfortunately, though, this is history because we can't have you beat Holman. So you watch as you guys turn around.
Can't he?
You watch as Holman spinning his blade and a twisted bolt of energy rippling around his side, making eye contact. They circle each other. Now, what's your specialty there, girl? What do you do? They're just walking around each other right now. Just cold stare, spinning his blade. Eldritch Blast charged, ready to go.
Okay. Wouldn't you like to know? Handsome.
Another time and another place. Maybe. And then right with that, he goes to duck down. Lumina casts another lightning bolt. She's furious that she's losing her money. Goes flying right above. He just blankly dodges it to the side. And then as that happens, he casts Eldritch Blast. It pierces through her leg. She drops down to her knee. Very quickly, she takes a health potion, just dumps it over. Last one. Reeling back, she gets up. She uses Thunder Step, and the explosion of it hits Holman, casting him back into the statue. She then appears behind him, and she lashes out with her blade, going to smash at him. He immediately takes his blade and smacks the blade away, causing it to ricochet off the statue. She then is trying to get herself back up. She casts Thunder Wave, stomps her foot on the ground. It ripples out in front of her. Holman, watching as it erupts, jumps over the statue, sliding underneath between the legs, getting onto the other side. He then gathers the bit of magic. He peeks out, fires 2 blasts of Eldritch right towards her. One hits her in the shoulder, and the other one goes wide. She then quickly, letting her blade go, she reels another bit of energy. She casts Thunder Step again. Another booming energy, hurling Holman all the way to the side. Getting back up, Lumina's walking, almost as if she's victorious. That's impressive. You say anything? You're good.
Take your money and leave.
Bet you never met a woman like me, huh?
If only you knew If only you knew my wife. And you watch as his eyes ablaze with golden energy. You see this whole thing launch. He levitates into the air. His blade glows gold. He dashes down with a vicious strike, cutting your left arm off. You're still stood. Your arm drops to the ground, the electricity pulsing out. You're infuriated. You see as he launches to the ground, turning swiftly. You catch his blade with your remaining hand, and with every vigor, you summon every bit of electrical energy down the blade, rippling into him, exploding out as you both fly to the side. You roll a few times, blood spattering out as your arm is sat several feet from you as you're laying in the dirt. You look over and you see Holman kind of stood in like almost like an action pose, kind of reeling himself, just getting back up. He walks over, and right as soon as he's getting closer, you take every fiber of your being, and you summon what little bit of energy you have left, and you palm your hand to the ground, and another thunder wave erupts. As it ripples out, Holman very quickly dashes to the side, sliding behind the rock, the remaining energy rippling that side. You get yourself back up, bleeding uncontrollably from your arm. You hear Prawn on the outside go, more! And you feel your arm just attach back to you. And you feel this healing sensation, and suddenly what was once gone and vacant is back. And you notice out of your peripheral, you see Holman's wounds, the tatters, healing back. Holman rushes at you, spinning his blade.
This is getting tiring.
You pull your blade out. Clank, clank, clank. You guys are going back and forth. Vicious amounts of electricity rippling around your blade, and the eldritch energy wrapping around his. Just he takes another blast, going past your side, dipping to the side. You then take another swipe at him. It digs into his thigh here. And then he immediately reels, and he grabs you by the back of your head, plunges his blade through the bottom of your mouth, digging through, and you're just... And you see a very kind, his face going from a very like stout, I'm winning this pose, to just almost like a, I have to do this to survive. His face just getting cold as he's pushing it through, and he just, sorry. I've got young ones that need to get out of here. He breasts you down. You go limp, pulling the blade out, not finishing you, but you're losing every bit of energy every second that passes. You look up to his very kind and very, very, very nurturing presence. He then kneels down, puts his arm on his leg, looking at you, and goes, "Got some fire in you. Too bad we went to the wrong place. Make it swift."
I just lift my hand up and flip him off since I can't talk.
Despite how aggressive you're being towards him, you see him take his blade and just plunge it into your heart, and just goes limp. The two of you who did survive, standing on the other side of the gate, watching one of the craziest fights you've ever seen. The crowd roaring, you hear, "Oh man, oh man," and you see from behind you, you see the remainder of the main party. You see Varian, you see Naki, you see Harudal, you see Tud, you see Eleanor, you see Pang, all stood up, kind of watching through. And for a moment, you guys kind of lock eyes as you walk away with your gold. Forgetting about Lumina. Except for Tinker. Tinker feels a little bad, but she was a little cold anyways. Oddball is thrilled with the excitement.
The bitch did nothing anyway.
Jesus.
That is Oddball for it.
I mean, she did get us in for that great play.
Yo, she left me there.
Ah, you got the point there.
As the two of as Oddball and Tinker walk their way out, the gate reels open, and you see as Holman walks in, pushing the blood, or wiping the blood off of his blade, and locks eye contact onto the party. And you see that is probably one of the craziest fucking bitches I've ever met. That is fucking cold stare, absolutely crazy. I don't know who let her in. You hear Ammon just chuckling from behind. Not all of you guys are currently your regular characters for a brief moment. We're just going to do a very quick role play here.
Yay.
So you guys are all back to your normal characters. You're Tud right now, FYI. Pang, Varian. You guys are all sitting there as the gates come down. You hear people chanting. You see as Ammon walks up and he gives him a little bit of resources. He hands him a few silver for what you guys just did to pay for some food and some stuff. He comes over and sees some of the wounds from earlier from the fight that you guys were in, and he kind of runs over and casts Cure Wounds on each of you as he just heals up any little scraps you have.
So did we see Holman's game or his match?
You guys were watching from the left, at your point when you're looking out, the left side of the gate, up here in the top, it would have been the top area. You got to watch the about. It wasn't like a great view because you were behind a gate, but you could see.
I walk up to Holman. He's there with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I walk up to Holman and I said, "Wow, Holy, that lady was really sparky. You did such a good job."
You know me, I'm really good at handling sparky ladies. He pats her on the head.
Of course you are. Did she do a good job, though?
She seemed like she had a rough life.
Oh, that's sad.
Well,
I'm gonna sing her a funeral song later, so bye. Need to go write it.
You see as Naki starts skipping along down the hallway. Varian, who was admiring the blade work out there from Holman, as he made all sorts of smart moves in quick succession, despite not being a prominent blade wielder. You watched as he dodged and deflected blade shots that were sure to hit.
Jeez, Holman, that looked like one of those stories out of what are they called? I don't know. You called it a manga. What was that book?
Is a monger. A monger.
Monger.
One of those Eastern little tales, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that's what
Love
it was.
the colored pictures.
It's just a sick reference.
It's
bro.
weird. It's weird that it goes from right to left, though. I just can't. Hurts my head.
I mean, I can't read anyway, so it doesn't bother me.
I know that's why that's the only one you like.
Did you guys see all the shinies they got?
They got lots of shinies, but don't worry, Todd. He pats you on the back and goes, "We're gonna get you plenty of shinies here in a couple of weeks."
I want more shinies.
Oh, don't worry, you'll get plenty.
Okay.
Passing by, you see a figure sitting next to a wall, seemingly out of place. You see a figure clad in gray robes, with no hair, looking at all of you. You walk past, and you continue down the hallway. And that's where we'll end tonight's session. I just want to say really quick, big appreciation to everybody hanging out in the audience. I hope you all had fun. I hope everybody had fun in the D&D Battle Royale. Hopefully it was a good show. We may have more of these in the future. It is a very good start to the beginning of our Outreach October. We are currently sitting at $80 of our current goal of $300 going towards the American Red Cross to help the West Coast fires. So much appreciated. Big shout out again to Dano. And again, thank you, Lynn, for your donation as well. Much appreciated. Yeah, everybody, we appreciate you hanging out. For those of you who are catching this on YouTube, don't forget, we do stream this live every Saturday at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. If you want to catch us live, come hang out. And throughout all of October, every donation counts. It's very much appreciated to help those affected by the fires. So come swing by. Every $5 you get gives someone advantage. So come do it. Come drop somebody advantage. Give them a chance. Give them the ability to make some things that they weren't able to normally. And we've got some big goals coming for this month. And if you do want to see this poor dungeon master in a leotard to end October, come do us dirty and donate some money to help some folks out.